Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Tetro Danganronpa Pink. It's time for Chapter Five's trial, and I'm scared because I genuinely have no idea what could possibly happen. Mai is dead. I'm so sad about it. Also, Hama. I miss Hama. I still miss him. Like, I can't. I'm so sad about it. Wada just fainted in the elevator because who knows when the last time he ate anything was. And they have collected hardly any evidence at all whatsoever. Because there were bombs and door traps everywhere. Okazaki's legend is strong. Like, honestly though, ever since she started doing the door trap, here we go. I don't know what to think. I don't know who to suspect. I really don't. Because it could be anybody. All I know is it's not Yanagi. I don't think it's Tamba either, to be honest. So I do think Tamba's gonna survive this whole thing. I think so. But yeah, I'm continuing this right when I stopped recording the last episode. So like I said last time, this one might be a little bit different. I don't think I'm gonna completely watch until the end of chapter 5, only because I don't know if there's a chapter 6. I have to double check, but I will not do that until after the trial because I don't want to read the execution video title just in case it has a spoiler in it. So for now, we're gonna do the trial, which is about 2.5 hours. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes without me pausing and talking. And then we'll do the execution and maybe a video after that. Only because it's quite late for me and I don't want to be up to all hours of the night. So that's how I'm gonna do it. I think we are nearing the end because once there's 5 of them, they can leave. There's 6 of them right now, so they can leave. So I don't know if they're gonna have to sit through a 6th trial like they do in other Danganronpa. I don't know. We'll find out. I have no idea what to expect. All I know is I want to know who killed her. Who did this to her? Ugh. 'Cause I have no idea who it could possibly be. No idea. And yeah, there's a part of me that doesn't want it to end. Like I really did think there was a chapter 6 after this, and I don't want it to end. I'm not ready for it to end. That's why I'm not going to end it tonight. Okay? We'll end it another time. But for now, we're just going to watch the trial and the execution. That's purely what this is going to be. Let's get into it. Wada just fainted in the elevator, so.
Excuse me.
Monomoko! Hey!
Masanari passed out in the elevator. We need help.
Being unconscious during the trial is not against any school rules. Please take your places at your podiums. But it's time for the trial to begin.
What? He's just gonna be unconscious the whole time?
I'll keep an eye on him at my podium.
Right.
There. Can we start now?
I still can't believe they killed Mai.
So.
Then here's my first
I'm
question.
so upset.
Why the hell are you alive?
What? Huh?
What? I mean, were we thinking it? Probably. Did he have to say it like that? I mean, when you think about it though, I feel like Tamba has survived this thing just purely by dumb luck. And I'm pretty sure, like 98% sure that she did not kill Mai, okay? So I think she's gonna win this whole, like, not win it, but like she's gonna survive this whole thing. It's just did he have to ask it like that?
Nakamigawa!
You were supposed to die, right? But you didn't. Hayashi did. So why the hell are you still here? You should be dead.
Do not blame her death on me!
Nakamigawa, seriously! We're 2 seconds in! Don't start!
Seriously? I'm just saying that if Tamba had died instead, Hayashi would still be here, and we actually like Hayashi. So I think it would have been a pretty damn good trade-off. Instead, we lost Hayashi and we got stuck with, what, Tamba? You seriously think Tamba, of all people, deserves to get out of here more than Mai?
Enough! God! That doesn't mean it's Ruiko's fault!
You seem a bit worked up.
Oh, a bit?
Did something happen during the investigation?
Oh, shut up! Stop acting like you're so fucking smart, psychoanalyzing me or some shit. You're not.
You're such a prick. We've barely even started the trial. What are you even mad about?
I'm mad because you're here and Mai's gone.
Hold on. Let's not start fighting.
We're all upset that she's gone, but we're supposed to be a team.
Were we a team when you all threw your punishments on her?
Were we a team when you pushed me down the stairs?
Hold on a minute.
I don't blame him for being like, well, were we a team when you threw all your punishments onto her and she got stabbed, she got 25% of her blood taken out of her, and she lost her finger because of all them choosing Dare. So they could get a reward or whatever it was. I mean, I kind of agree with that. Were they really a team? Because they were so eager to throw it onto her. The only ones who didn't, well, he's yelling at Tamba, but Tamba didn't do it to her. She chose truth the entire time. So it was like Hiroaki, Tamba, and Yanagi who just didn't inflict punishment on her. The other three, they did. So.
Oh, here we fucking go. Did you forget that you pushed me first? Did you forget that you told me I
For
should—
fuck's sake, enough! Can we focus? We barely have any evidence. We're already fighting. We're down a student, and Mai is dead. Are you all forgetting that? Can you shut up and focus?
Wada. Hey, are you awake?
I'm really not feeling well.
Here, easy.
What do we do?
The trial will proceed as normal.
Right.
Then let's get started. What are we talking about first?
You're surprisingly gung-ho considering the circumstances.
Because I don't want to waste any time. Let's just get this over with.
Tamba, can you talk about the body?
Yeah, of course.
Hold on. Actually, before we get to the body, can you guys start from the very beginning? Yanagi and I still don't really have a full picture of what happened.
The beginning? Like, where?
Going from just before the body discovery would be fine. I guess.
I can explain that. I was there when we found it.
Perfect. Explain.
Right. It was pretty early in the morning. Masanari and I were looking for you two. And for Mai, since you'd all kind of gone missing. We went down to the basement, and Masanari noticed that the pool doors were open. Which didn't make sense, because the morning announcement hadn't gone off yet.
So they should have been locked.
Right, exactly. We figured we'd see what was going on, so... we went in.
Mai was in the pool.
Right. She was floating in the pool, face down. We started freaking out a bit, and we were gonna look for something to pull her out with, but, Masanari fainted. So... After that, Nakamigawa and Ruiko showed up. Nakamigawa took Masanari off my hands, and I was gonna grab something to pull Mai out with, but, Ruiko jumped in the water.
With your broken leg?
I wasn't really thinking.
I helped her pull Mai out. We started investigating after that.
Right. Okay. And just to be 100% certain, she was face down?
Right.
Right.
So what were you guys doing all morning then? Just trapped in the medbay?
Right. The door wouldn't open.
I woke up to the body discovery announcement and started trying to get the door open, but nobody could hear us.
Since you were probably off investigating.
Nobody found us until later on in the day, so we couldn't do much.
We couldn't even do anything in the medbay. It was pitch black.
Right, there was no power.
Christ. The smell of that place.
We were completely locked in from last night to this morning. We don't even know what you guys found.
Then we should start talking about our investigation finds, no?
That seems like as good a starting place as any.
Then we'll go first.
Right.
I figured that any killer with half a brain cell would have wanted to check out the arsenal, at the very least. I mean, there were guns and shit in there, right? If I was going to kill someone, I'd at least do some window shopping in there. So we went upstairs to see if we could find anything.
But when we got there, the arsenal was completely empty.
Completely empty. Someone had literally cleared out the entire place. There wasn't anything left.
But how is that even possible?
No idea. But just to be sure, I have to ask. Did anyone find any of the arsenal supplies during their investigation?
Nope.
Anything like guns, swords, bullets, poison, any of that shit?
Poison.
Great. So that means they're in a room we didn't check.
Where did you check?
We checked all the first floor labs, since they all would have been big enough. They've got to be in some stupid room like the main office or something. Somewhere we wouldn't think to check. Somewhere we'd never get around to. There's no inconspicuous way to hide that many weapons.
Do you really think they would just dump them in some random room like that, though? That their entire plan would hinge on us just not checking there? Doesn't that seem a little risky?
Well, what if that's what the door bombs were for? To keep us from investigating random rooms. If some of the rooms had bombs in them, we'd have to be a lot more careful about which rooms we checked, right? And, I mean, we kind of were.
The bombs were definitely there to keep us from investigating, if nothing else. But, that's not a bad theory. Wonder if that might be it.
Wait, what? How can you be sure that's what the bombs were for?
It makes sense, actually. It's against the rules to kill more than 2 people, right? So if the bombs had been meant to kill us, the killer would be putting themselves at serious risk. What if 2 more people died?
The bombs were definitely, it was the same thing. They did the same thing to Mai when she was checking that book and it exploded. It was the same thing. It was just to like startle them and keep them from investigating those rooms, and it worked because there's no evidence at all whatsoever other than Wada going in and out of the arsenal for some reason, which is weird.
They'd automatically lose.
So then, they were just to scare us?
Probably. That's likely why they were non-fatal.
Exactly.
But we still got hurt. Wada cut his forehead.
But he didn't die.
That might have just been a fluke. I don't think they were really meant to kill us either.
But, I mean, were the bombs from the arsenal?
That's what I was wondering too. So I went to go check the library bomb from the other day. Matched up just fine.
So they were from the arsenal then?
Looks like it.
Which means that the killer definitely accessed the arsenal.
Right. So we can probably rule out the idea that Monomoko cleared the arsenal out. Or something. The killer was definitely using the supplies.
Yeah.
So I think it's safe to say that they're the one who cleared everything out.
Then, anyone who went to the arsenal last night is suspicious. Right?
Yep.
Yep.
Why are you making that face?
She's
Tamba?
Oh god.
Well, I mean...
What did you see?
Wada.
I don't really think it's anything bad. Just...
What did you see?
I saw Wada go into the arsenal!
Tama!
I'm sorry!
Wada?
The hell? When did you see that?
During the investigation, Wada was showing me the security camera footage and the cameras caught him going into the arsenal in the middle of the night.
Security camera footage?
Wait, yeah, what?
You 2 had security camera footage?
I got it as my reward for defense game.
And you didn't think to mention that?
Probably because it caught him going into the arsenal.
It's not that. I was gonna bring it up, of course. I was going to bring it up. I didn't do anything in the arsenal. Tamba saw the footage. She knows I wasn't carrying anything when I left.
I
Well, then why was
don't
he in
really
there?
think Masanari could carry all that stuff out of the arsenal, even if he wanted to. He's a bit tiny.
It's a lot of stuff. If he wasn't carrying anything when he left, that's probably a good sign for him.
And I wasn't. I really wasn't, Tamba. Please tell them I wasn't.
Well, yeah. part's definitely true. He wasn't carrying anything when he left, but it's definitely still suspicious, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, we didn't see anyone else go into the arsenal. He was the only one.
Tomba, why are you throwing me under the bus?
I'm just telling them what I saw.
Well, hold on. Is it possible that the killer cleared out the arsenal before last night?
I think they did. Because there's no way they would have had the time. This has been a plan that's been in the works for days. This started from the very beginning of this chapter, when Tomba got that first note. That's when this whole plan started. Whoever this Blackened is just wants to turn everyone against each other, make everyone confused, including myself, and then they'll be too busy fighting each other to be able to investigate, and the killer will go free because they won't be able to solve it. I think that was the plan. I think this has been in motion since before the motive was even given to them. Pretty sure. So I definitely think they were probably taking things out of the arsenal slowly over the last few days. Because the arsenal, everyone was kind of just in a mutual agreement that no one was going to go in there, right? Whoever this person was knew that, took advantage of that nobody would be going in there, and then they started doing it little by little over the course of a few days, because this plan has been in motion since the beginning.
I mean, did you guys check that far back on the footage?
No.
No, we only went as far as last night.
And no one else went into the arsenal.
But, wait. Oh yeah, because I was just going to say, wait a second. I just said all of that, but that's impossible, because if Wada was going in there, he would have noticed if everything was empty. So everything I just said, completely disregarded.
But there's no way someone cleared it out before last night. Because it was still full when I went in.
If you don't mind me asking, what were you doing in the arsenal in the first place?
Yeah, really.
I just wanted to make sure everything was still there. That stuff is really dangerous. So...
But he's going back and forth, in
but
and
there's
out.
no way that's possible then. I mean, the stuff couldn't have just disappeared. If Masanari's the only one who went in, then where did everything go?
Well, I mean, did you see that it was gone?
What?
With your own eyes, I mean. Did you see that it was gone? Or did Hiroaki just tell you it was gone?
What?
Excuse me?
No, I definitely saw it. I went inside.
Do you seriously think I tried to trick him like that? He was here for the entire investigation. He didn't even zone out once. Of course he saw it.
Right.
It was completely empty, top to bottom. There was nothing left.
Then what?
What's up?
I just...
I still do. I think it's odd. Like, we've seen Ojima throughout this whole killing game, right? And he dissociates, a lot. And just the fact that he didn't at all, I know he said he's trying not to, but sometimes I feel like that's something you can't really control. For the most part, I don't know. I could be incorrect. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really know much about, dissociation. But I do think it's weird that, like, we haven't seen him, like, even for, like, 2 seconds, it hasn't happened. He's been completely lucid this whole time, which I still think is a bit odd, because it doesn't seem like him. And we know that he, like, it was changing a little bit because he was zoning out, and then he accidentally hurt Hasegawa and grabbed his arm and hurt him, and that was new. So, like, I don't know, I feel like there's something there. It could be nothing at all. I could be overthinking it, but
I don't understand what's wrong with the cameras.
Can we talk about those cameras a bit more, actually? You got them as your reward?
Right. For the defense game, I got access to the school security cameras.
I didn't even know we had school security cameras.
But they're not working. I thought they'd be worth the trade-off because they'd show us something important, but there's much missing. Why didn't we catch someone else going into the arsenal? Why didn't we catch Hayashi dying?
Did you get any footage from the pool?
No, because the pool cam was completely unreachable. And I don't know why. We didn't even catch her going down into the pool. We're missing a ton of footage.
Okay, just what did you catch? Where was the last place you picked up Mai?
We saw her heading upstairs towards the research room.
What?
But we never saw her come back down. I don't understand how she got to the pool.
Yeah, she definitely would have had to pass in front of the cameras again. That hallway's a dead end.
Is it... Sorry, I'm pausing at weird points, but is it like... Is Monomoko the one who's... Are the people, in charge of this? Are they the ones erasing footage so that the Blackened would have a chance? Or... Or was this just like... a bad reward? Because I feel like all these rewards are going to have like a catch to them, which Wada's clearly seeing, because footage is gone. There's no way, it's useless. Like, he got it, and for what? I don't know.
You never picked her up again? Anywhere else in the school at all?
Wait, hold on. I'm more concerned with why the pool camera was unreachable. It was completely shut off?
Can we please focus on one thing at a time? This debate is all over the place. We need to organize this. Hasagawa and I still don't even know what happened during the investigation.
Then let's get back on topic. We'll come back to the arsenal after.
Right. Where did you two investigate next?
After we checked the arsenal, we wanted to see if we could find the missing supplies. So we went to go check all the rooms that were big enough to hold them, starting with the first floor labs. The thing is, when we tried to check the engineering lab, the door exploded.
Right. The door bombs. Could you guys elaborate on those a bit?
A bunch of the rooms were rigged with door bombs. I don't know if it was random or if those rooms were important or what, but yeah, when we'd open the door, they'd explode.
Which rooms do you know were trapped?
Well, the engineering lab for sure.
And we set one off in the drama room.
And another one in the art room.
Pretty sure that's all, though.
Right. Okay. Thank you. That does seem pretty random.
Anyway,
But it
we
has
didn't
to be
find
for a
anything in the
reason.
labs. Not the arsenal supplies, at least.
We checked the wood shop for anything they could have used as a weapon, but there wasn't really anything that matched up with the wound.
What did the wound look like? I haven't really heard much about it.
Let's finish the investigation recap first, please.
Right. But it's all important, isn't it?
Honestly, our investigation kind of ends there. And when we checked out the pool balcony and the student cafe like Ken told us to, but we didn't find anything. We actually didn't find much in the way of evidence at all.
Nope, they're doomed.
Anywhere.
Then we need to hear from Tamba Masanari.
Right. Where do we start?
With the body, I guess.
Right. Well, I mean, first off, she was in the pool, face down. You know that already. But, she had a pretty big wound on her stomach.
Vertical or horizontal?
Which one goes up and down?
Vertical.
Then, yeah, vertical. It was thin, like a knife. But, it was too big to be a knife.
A sword.
It was really deep, too. It went all the way through her.
Right. Was there anything else?
There was some blood soaked into the back of her clothes. She was mostly clean, since she had been in the pool, but, her back was still exposed, so I guess it just didn't get the chance to wash out.
We checked her mouth to see if there was any blood, since that's what she and Kamimura always did. But nothing. She did have some pretty nasty cuts on her hands, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They were pretty deep. All the blood had washed out of them. So, we got a pretty graphic look at them. Yeah.
And were those ones vertical too?
No. Those ones were horizontal. They went all the way across her palms. Like, you know where the two big lines are at the top of your hands? Just under your fingers? Right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Did she fight back then?
Do you think she grabbed it? she grabbed the sword, and that's how it was horizontal on her hand, but vertical. Like if it was a sword, right, and it was the wound on her stomach was vertical, that means it was like, I don't even know how to describe it, but she would have had to grab it like this, but then it would have cut her fingers, not the palm. If it cut the palm, she would have had to grab it like this. I don't, something's weird.
Those seem like the kind of cuts you'd get from, like, grabbing a blade. Maybe she put up a fight.
Well, I mean, the confusing part is that we didn't find any evidence in the pool room at all. No blood, no weapon, nothing. If she died there, shouldn't there be something?
Well, do we know she died there? I mean, who's to say she didn't die somewhere else?
If there's no evidence at all, isn't that even more reason to think that she didn't die there?
I mean, maybe, but I mean, she has to have died there, right? There's no way anyone could have lifted her. She's way bigger than us. Nobody could have carried her.
Nobody at all?
I don't know about
What about,
that.
like, Shigeki or Ruiko or something? They're athletes.
Tamba
What about
needed
you,
your help
Ojima?
to pull Mai out of the pool, though. Plus, Shigeki's only got one working hand.
But besides,
Shigeki would
we're
never.
not weightlifters or anything. We're both pretty lithe.
Indeed.
He would never, don't even.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You feeling okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Are you gonna pass out again?
He might. Who
I'm
knows when the
just
last time he ate anything
Feeling
was?
kind of lightheaded. I might just sit for a bit.
You're really not looking well today. Did something happen? Are you hurt?
No, I'm just tired.
Here, steady.
You can probably just sit on the floor for a bit. I doubt that's against the rules.
Right. What? Why are you staring at me?
When was the last time you ate?
That's a good question.
Yeah, go on.
Maybe around when Watari died?
What?
A week ago?
Masanari.
I'm sorry. I wasn't hungry, so...
There's
no.
no way you weren't hungry.
Can we go grab him something? Is that allowed?
I'm afraid that
week?
leaving the trial grounds during a trial
He could
is
die.
strictly prohibited. I'll have to ask you to remain at your podiums.
Why haven't you been eating?
Seriously, a whole week. That's way too long.
It's definitely not good for you.
I
No,
didn't
no.
have anything. Someone took the food from my room.
From your room?
He had a snack stash under his bed. Remember?
Honestly, I completely forgot.
It's been missing. Maya was gonna help me find it. I had nothing to eat. I couldn't...
Oh, no. That's not an excuse. You had a whole kitchen plus the storage room. You could have eaten. Your bed hoard isn't the end-all be-all of food.
Well, I mean, where did it go, though? Who took it?
I know who took it. The culprit of this case. They've been doing this whole time. This has been... Like, they didn't even need to give a motive for this to start happening.
I have no idea.
Did anyone find any signs of it during the investigation?
It's probably in someone's dorm room.
Yeah, we didn't actually check anyone's dorms this time around.
Nope, there
now
was
that
no
I think
time.
about it.
That's because checking the dorms is a giant waste of time. It's never helped us, and it takes like the entire investigation. All we ever find in the dorms are a bunch of red herrings.
That's not entirely true. Since we found Okazaki's printed room key in the dorms, and Okazaki's saw, and Okazaki's knife.
Well, yeah, but most of the time they're completely useless.
Except they're not completely useless. Why did you guys not check the dorm rooms?
Seriously.
I'm
they
actually
didn't
with
have
him on this
time.
one. There's no way we would have had time to check all the dorms.
And whose fault is that?
Don't start.
Okay, but like, one dorm? Hayashi's dorm, or like even just the dorms of every student that's still alive?
But we aren't allowed in our dorm rooms anyway, right? So there wouldn't be anything there either way.
The rabbit said we weren't allowed in our dorm rooms
Exactly.
until
That's
the
what I was
next
gonna say.
killing. After they killed Hayashi, they could use the dorm rooms as much as they wanted.
Listen, we did the best we could. At least the rest of us actually investigated. You've got a lot of nerve to judge our investigation when you didn't find any evidence at all.
I was locked in the medbay, though.
I mean, we'd have had more time if someone didn't get our investigation cut in half.
You cannot seriously be harping on this right now.
Harping? You call that harping?
It's kinda
I'll
relevant.
show you harping.
Yeah? Go on. Show me harping.
You made an executive decision on the group's behalf to fuck us all over for your own benefit. You sentenced us all to death, including yourself, just for some bullshit reward that we still don't even know about. It turns out you didn't even need it because Ayashi died anyway.
Just shut up. God.
Oh, yeah, great comeback, Tamba. Real smart.
You would have done the same thing in my position. I know you would. Everyone knows you would. Because you're selfish.
So then you admit it was selfish of you.
No, I wasn't. I did it because I was scared. Because
What was the
somebody
reward
told me they were
anyway?
gonna kill me.
Oh, so that's unthinkable. But when you tell me that I should kill myself, that's totally fine.
You know what?
She did tell him that.
It is. Because the fact that you even tried to kill yourself and yet you're still here is just. Do you know how fucked up that is?
We're not talking about this.
Oh,
You know
that's
who
not.
wanted
no.
to escape? You know who wanted to go home? Isuno, Sasaki, Shiba, Harada, Kamimura, Suno,
Oh,
Oka.
don't even go there. Shut the hell up.
If you, the guy who didn't even want to be here anymore, had just killed yourself when you wanted to kill yourself, we could have gotten a free fucking round at the very least.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with your head? There's no way you'd be saying that shit if it had been Kamimura trying to.
Enough! Both of you!
I needed my reward to be safe. I needed my reward because I want to live. Sorry that you can't grasp that.
You didn't even need it! You weren't in danger either way! Clearly! Since Hayashi's the one who ended up dead!
Yeah, because I wasn't around.
Then you admit that it's your fault!
What? That's not what I.
Where even were you last night?
Where were you last night?
On
All they
the
do is
balcony
fight.
with Takeshi, who can back up my testimony and prove I was there. Your turn.
Well, I mean, what about Wada? Why are we all so quick to move on from him going to the arsenal in the middle of the night?
It's suspicious, but it's not what we're talking about right now. Where were you?
Tamba, I have a question, if you don't mind. What was your reward?
Yeah, seriously. What was worth it?
I mean, does it matter since the game's nearly over anyway?
It does.
God, enough of this! Just answer the damn question already! You're wasting our fucking time!
Nakamigawa!
Tamba, Nakamigawa, stay over there.
Seriously? I wasn't going to hit her or anything, God!
Then stay over there. You've caused her enough damage.
Oh, this is rich. This is so fucking rich. Where was this whole protective night shtick when she pushed me down the stairs? Huh? Oh, I think you're forgetting that all I did was fight back.
That's not fighting back. She never actually pushed you down the stairs.
Because I caught myself. I did the exact same thing to her that she did to me. The only difference is that she actually fell.
That's a massive difference.
You're such a shallow moron. It's genuinely unbearable.
Excuse me?
Yeah, mad? I'm right. When it's Tamba getting hurt, despite the fact that she's been a miserable fucking monster all goddamn week, you're practically on your knees trying to defend her. Oh, but when I'm the one she's been fucking with for like 7 days straight, you couldn't care less. Because what? Because I'm not a girl? Because I'm Hiroaki? What's your take? Because I genuinely can't fucking tell.
Hey, excuse me.
They don't
Can
stop
we
fighting.
please get back to the trial? There are a few things I still want to clear up before we go any further.
Fine. Go ahead.
Right, Tamba and Wada, why did you two never come back to open the medbay door? We were waiting for you.
Yeah, seriously.
Right. Well, we went up to the art room to look for the alcohol, like you said. We set off a door bomb while we were up there, but we went in anyway. And, yeah, nothing. We couldn't find a single thing in Ojima's bag. So we figured that if we couldn't find anything there, we would go down to the kitchen and grab a big knife to pop the door open with. But then we remembered we still had to check the security footage, and we were running out of time. So we booked it upstairs. Well, we kind of had to cut you loose. Sorry.
I'm still confused on why the medbay door wouldn't open in the first place.
I mean, it probably just got stuck, right?
No.
There's
the
no
killer
way
did
it was just stuck. We tried everything to get it open. We were pounding on that door for hours. We did everything short of breaking it down. It was definitely sealed.
Sealed?
Yeah, with wood glue or super glue or something like that.
But why would someone superglue the door?
To lock you in. Probably.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. That's the only option I can think of.
Maybe it was so Hasegawa couldn't investigate. Because clearly Hasegawa's would be able to figure it out. He figured out the thing with Watari. So maybe they saw that and they're like, we have to lock him in. So then if he can't investigate, I'll win.
Someone did it to trap us inside.
So you think it was on purpose then?
I do. I'm not sure if it was to lock us specifically inside, but it was definitely intentional, if nothing else. Maybe we just got hit at random.
But how would anyone even know we'd be in the medbay? It's not like Tamba's injury was a scheduled event, not to mention the fairly uninviting state of the place. How could they have expected us to go there?
Well, that's a pretty easy question. Who sent you to the medbay?
What?
My?
Ding ding, there you
What?
go.
Excuse me?
That's who could have predicted you'd end up in the medbay.
What are you implying?
But that still doesn't make any sense, right? We couldn't have known that Tomba was gonna break her leg.
Are you seriously trying to say that Hayashi was the one who glued the doors? You're throwing her under the bus at her own murder trial?
Does anything else make sense? She sent them to the medbay. If
Nothing
the
makes
person who
sense.
sent them to the medbay is the same person who glued the doors, then she glued the doors.
But, I mean, we don't know that whoever sent them to the medbay also glued the doors. That's just a guess.
God, this better not be another fucked up, convoluted suicide. If she's pulling a Watari, I'll be mad.
She's not.
No, she
You're being
definitely didn't do
completely
that.
ridiculous right now. I can't even begin to grasp what you're suggesting. Mai didn't kill herself. It had to have been someone else who sealed the doors.
Actually, the more I think about it, the less outrageous it gets. She sent you to the medbay, yeah? So she definitely knew that's where you went. But when you never came back, she never came to look for you. Weird.
But because she
That
was
is weird.
occupied with Tamba.
What would Mai even gain from locking them in the medbay, though? That doesn't really benefit her, does it?
Unless Mai was cooking up a little murder plan of her own.
What?
Shut up!
Here we go again.
What have you been talking about? Mai wouldn't kill anyone. She would never do that.
Again, not a defense, just a character witness testimony.
You've met her. Do you seriously think she would do something like that?
I've met her. I don't know her. And frankly, if you guys treated me how you treated her during Loyalty Game, I'd be pretty eager to kill you too.
Well, Mai's not like you. She wouldn't hurt any of us.
Didn't she slap Wada across the face in our first week here? And she practically threw Okazaki after she found out what she did to Wada. Not that any of that's relevant, but I'm just saying, she would hurt us. So that defense doesn't really make any sense.
She didn't do anything. We're wasting time on this. It's pointless. Let's just move on already.
I'd rather not be executed. So regardless of whether or not you buy it, I feel like we should discuss it at the very least. Once it's discussed, we can rule it out and move on. Then she'll be completely vindicated.
But we don't have to discuss it. We don't have to vindicate her. We already know that she's innocent.
God, how many times do we need to rehash this? That's how a trial works. We need to rule out every conceivable possibility. You think we ever would have gotten past Watari's trial if we didn't think outside the box? You think we would have gotten past Chiba's? Beyond a reasonable doubt. That's the tagline. We need to exhaust every avenue.
Who would she even have killed? Who was her target? How would us being locked in the medbay contribute to that in any way?
I mean, I definitely agree that it's worth discussing, but I have to admit, I'm kind of lost too. if it was her murder plan, how did she end up dead? I don't think there's anyone in the school that could actually overpower her in a fight.
Okay, see? Totally valid question, totally valid concern. This is why we're discussing it, so we can pursue the idea and rule it out.
Then, I guess we should figure out where Mai went last night. After Tamba got hurt. I mean, where'd she go next?
It's a little weird, isn't it, that she sent them down there, and when they didn't come back, she didn't go look for them. I do feel like that is weird. Like, there's something about this whole thing is bizarre. Like, I don't know. Maybe the reason she didn't look for them, what if she had gotten another note that was like, I don't know if taunting her is the right word, but like sent her up to the 3rd floor, wherever it was that they saw her on the cameras. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know.
Well, Skater Boy, where'd she go? Well?
I mean, I didn't actually see her again after that. The last time I really spoke to her was in the student cafe. After that, we ran to go help Tamba, and then I didn't see her again.
The student cafe?
Oh.
What was she doing in there?
It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh no, he was confessing his
Was
love
it
for her.
about the notes?
The one she interrogated us over?
That would be the case, yes. She was following them.
Still?
Could you explain the notes a bit? I haven't really been following that, saga.
She had been receiving notes for a few days now, telling her to go to various rooms or do various things that would help us escape. It was the notes that led her to activating that explosive in the library. It was the notes that had her setting up all those bucket traps above the doors. It was the notes that brought her up to the student cafe. But I don't actually know where the next one told her to go.
What? But that's important! I bet she was following a note when she got killed! You don't have any idea?
Genuinely, I don't. Typically she'd tell me, but we didn't really get the chance to discuss it.
Then maybe she was sent up to the 4th floor west wing. That's where the cameras caught her last. It would make sense if that was the last place she went.
Well, I mean, what did the note actually say? We don't have it? We can't just check.
Probably not.
Did you guys at least look for it? You looked for it, right? You checked her pockets?
Of course not. Nobody checked anything. There's no evidence.
That seems like it was probably an extremely crucial clue, so I think it probably should have been kind of pertinent to check her pockets.
Well, we're not actual detectives!
No, but if you could think of it, we could have thought of it too.
That might be optimistic.
It's fine, just let's move on.
Note or no note, I'm pretty sure she went upstairs. That's the last place we caught her on camera. Heading up towards the resource center.
But if the last place she went to was the resource center, how did her body end up in the pool?
I mean, that part I'm not so sure about.
I don't
Well,
know.
she can teleport, right?
The rabbit teleported her. Mai can't actually teleport.
I think we can rule that possibility out regardless.
I mean, can we? We know that Mai had a penchant for destroying the school. Is it totally out of the question to think that she thought she found an escape route, started trying to bust her way out, and got teleported by the rabbit again?
Monomoko teleported her out of the school last time.
Oh,
Why
Tamba.
would she just teleport her to the pool this time?
It does raise the question, though. What happens if Monomoko kills a student? How do we vote?
In the event that I take the life of a student, a trial will not be held. I can assure you of that.
Okay, then we just need to figure out how Mai could have gone from the resource center to the pool undetected.
Well, we never actually saw her go into the resource center. Just towards it.
Then is it possible that she actually didn't go to the resource center? Maybe she walked straight past it.
What other rooms are over there, though?
The supply closet, the home ec room, and the sewing room. Or, I mean, what's left of it anyway.
And did you guys check any of those rooms?
I mean,
No.
we tried to check the resource center, but the floor was practically gone. It's really falling apart there. It wouldn't have been safe.
We didn't think to check the other 3, though. Either way, the sewing room's entire floor is missing, so it's not like we could have done much investigating.
You made the right call. It's not safe up there.
You'd certainly know.
Which cameras did you two actually check? Why weren't you able to check the resource center cameras?
They were too damaged from the fire. A lot of the cameras on the 3rd and 4th floor were like that. Completely out of commission.
Can confirm.
We were running really low on time. So, we only really got the chance to check out the rooms we needed to check out. Plus anywhere we spotted Hayashi, which was pretty much just the West Wing.
Then, is it possible she went to the home ec room instead?
The hell would she do that for?
Well, I mean, what would she go to the resource room for?
No. Hold on. That makes sense. The home ec room connects to the sewing room, right? And like Thomas said, the sewing room floor is completely gone. If Mai had gone to the sewing room, she would have been able to drop down to the computer lab on the 3rd floor without getting spotted at all.
What?
If the cameras in the fire zone really were damaged, she wouldn't have been picked up.
But why would she want to do that?
I'm honestly not really sure. The only thing I can think of is that she didn't want to be spotted.
What? By who? By us? By the cameras?
I don't know.
I mean, if it were about the cameras, she'd have to have known about the cameras in the first place.
But I never told anyone about the cameras. Tama was the only person I told, and that was after Maya had already died.
Well, I mean, the pool camera was broken, right? Somebody broke it. So someone would have had to have known about the cameras. If the pool camera's broken, then is that proof that Mai knew about it?
If you're implying that Mai knew about the pool camera and destroyed it herself, I feel the need to point out that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't it though? If she knew about the camera, she could break it.
Why would she break the camera at the scene of her own death?
I mean, either way, she couldn't have, right? I mean, how would she have even known about the cameras? Wada didn't tell anyone.
Unless he's lying.
Oh,
Huh?
Masanari?
I'm not.
is he
I
lying?
mean, I didn't. I didn't tell her anything.
Can you prove it, though? Because I can't think of any other way she'd know about the cameras. Nobody else could have told her, right? You were the only person who knew.
Couldn't she have just spotted them on her own?
We've been here for over a month. Have you spotted any cameras?
I mean, good point, I guess.
I mean, at the very least, Mai knew something we didn't. I can't think of any other reason why she'd be so willing to follow those notes around. She was always
true.
so careful and cautious, and, well, I mean, in the
Dismissive
early days
of
of
those
being here at
things?
least, but still, I don't see why she would have followed those notes without a good reason.
I can see that point.
Wait. So, do you guys think I killed her?
I mean, I don't think you didn't kill her.
What?
Why were you in the arsenal last night? Easy question.
I already told you.
Okay, let me make it even easier. Why were you actually in the arsenal last night?
I already told you, though.
Hey, easy, let's just... Wada, can you give us a full testimony? Just to clear up the timeline.
A full testimony? Where should I testify from?
From when Tamba fell to the body discovery.
Right. After Hasagawa and Shigeki ran down to the med bay, I went off with Ojima to find Kamigawa. But Ojima wanted to talk to him alone, so he went to go find him by himself.
Okay.
So I went back to the stairs, where Mai and Tamba were.
Right.
I sat there with them for a bit. But then Mai said she had to check on something, and told us to wait there.
What?
So I waited there, but she never came back.
And we definitely waited for a while.
Yeah, nobody was coming back though. Not Mai, not Ojima and Kamigawa, not Hasagawa and Shigeki. And I mean, Tamba's leg was really hurting, so I went to see if I could find anything to splint it with, just to make sure it stayed, like, steady or whatever.
Sorry for not coming back, by the way. We figured that between the 5 of you, you probably had it handled.
It's fine. But, yeah. I went to the drama room, 'cause I know they've got, like, throw pillows and stuff in there. So, I got some of those, plus some sweaters from the costume cabinet to tie them up with, plus some rulers from the classrooms. The drama room's actually where we found the crutches, too. Pretty nifty supply.
He's no orthopedic surgeon, but he got the job done.
Right. I'm no whatever she said, but I got the job done. Anyway, after that, Tomba said she wanted to go look for Mai. I offered to come, but she wanted to be alone, so yeah.
What's with all these people
We
wanting to
split
be
up.
alone?
And then, well, Wada, seriously, this is life or death.
I just, it sounds bad.
What do you mean it sounds bad?
I don't want to incriminate myself. I didn't do anything, but it sounds bad.
Oh God, what did he do?
Wada, whatever you say, or whatever you did, we promise to look at the entire situation objectively. We don't want you to be guilty. We just want to figure out what happened.
I went to the arsenal to get a gun.
Excuse me?
What? For what?
Oh boy.
Masanari, why would you need that?
Just a small one. Like a little handgun for self-defense.
What?
I was alone, and everyone was off separately, and I was stressed, and I didn't know how else to keep myself safe, because I'm not good at fighting or anything like that, so I was never gonna use it, I promise. It was just to scare people off. If someone tried to attack me, I don't even know how to load it.
What happened next?
I just shoved it in my pocket and went to the EV room. I figured I was the only person who really comes around the EV room anymore, so it would probably be safe. I hid out in the dark room until morning. I mean, I fell asleep for a little bit, but I was pretty much up all night.
And then?
When I woke up, I couldn't get back to sleep. And I kept thinking about how weird it was that everyone went missing after leaving Tomba. So, I went to go find Ojima. I'd figured I'd check the balcony since he spends a lot of time up there, so... I mean, I didn't want to look for everyone alone. So I woke him up and asked if he'd come look with me.
Yep, that definitely happened.
Okay.
We figured we'd start in the basement and work our way up.
It's weird that
So
everyone
we
went
downstairs
by
to start
themselves
investigating. But
at some point.
we noticed the pool door was open. The morning announcement hadn't gone off yet, so it should have still been locked. We went inside to check it out, and there was Mai.
I mean, I guess that all checks out, kind of.
Well, wait, hold on. Does it? Wada, you weren't allowed in the basement, right? That was your dare. You couldn't go
Oh.
back into the basement until the next killing took place.
That's right.
Huh!
Wait,
That's a very interesting point, Hasagawa.
I just forgot. I swear.
It has to be a misunderstanding. He wouldn't.
He wasn't allowed in the basement until the next murder took place. That was the rule. So if he knew he could go into the basement, he knew Mai was dead.
It's not like that. I had no idea. I just forgot I wasn't allowed to go down there.
How could you forget?
Possibly forget that. It was like your only dare.
I don't know. I just forgot. I swear.
That's really not a defense. Think about it. You know Mai's dead in the pool, so you know you can go downstairs without issue. You bring Takeshi with you so the body discovery announcement will activate. You lead him straight to the pool because you know she's in there, and then you pretend to be all shocked when you find her.
But I didn't.
Setting up pretty nicely now, I think. I mean, you were there when Mai was investigating and explaining Okazaki's door trap, right? No wonder you'd know how to set your own bomb traps on the doors. And don't try to play dumb on that one either. We know you've got engineering skills. We were all there when you took apart the shake light.
Kamigawa, seriously, I just forgot. I didn't
could
know
he
she was dead. I
forget?
swear I forgot.
You knew how to set the bombs. You knew you were allowed to go to the basement. You were the only person who went to the arsenal in the middle of the night. You were the only person who knew about the cameras. So that's why the pool camera ended up broken. Not sure how we didn't realize it sooner. Of course you'd be the one to break it. It's like you said, right? You didn't tell a single other person about the cameras.
I forgot!
Is it water though? Is it?
I forgot. I promise I can't think anymore. I can't do this anymore. I'm tired. I can't. I'm starving. I'm exhausted. And I'm scared. I can't think anymore. I can't. I forgot. I promise. I forgot.
Oh, God.
I promise I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything bad. I just forgot. I wasn't thinking. Fuck. I didn't do anything bad.
What are you?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything bad. I'm a good kid. I didn't do anything. I just hurt you. I'm so tired. I'm so hungry. I'm tired. I'm just. Fuck, please, I didn't do anything. I'm a good kid.
Oh my God.
I didn't hurt anyone. I just forgot. I didn't do anything bad. I didn't hurt anyone. I'm just tired. I'm so sorry. I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't. I didn't tell Mai about the cameras. I don't know how she found out. I didn't tell her. I didn't mean
What?
to go into the basement. I forgot.
I think we should go over everyone else's testimonies. That would give us a better idea of the timeline.
Right, yeah. I'll go first.
Right.
After Tamba and I argued, I needed to calm down. So I went upstairs to the balcony to clear my head a bit. I was up there alone for a little while, and then Takeshi showed up and we talked for a bit. I don't know how long. I fell asleep at some point. Didn't wake up until the body discovery. Didn't leave once.
He's right. As far as I know, at least. I fell asleep a little bit after he did, and I left in the morning before he woke up. At the very least, while I was with him, he didn't go anywhere.
I mean, you can't really be each other's alibis if you both fell asleep, though.
Well, what the hell do you want me to say? That's my alibi. That's where I was. I can't exactly change it.
I know. But I'm just saying, it's not exactly airtight. Just to clarify, though, Ojima, can we hear your testimony? For the same time frame.
Right. Well, I mean, it's like Masanari and Nakamigawa said, mostly. After Ruiko fell, Masanari and I left to go find Nakamigawa. We looked around for a little while, but after a bit of searching, I realized he was probably up on the balcony, and I figured he didn't want to talk to anyone else. So I told Masanari that I'd go alone.
And yet you still came up.
Well, I mean, I don't count, though, right?
Not in your own mind, apparently.
Can we please get back to your testimony?
Right, sorry. I went upstairs to the balcony, and Nakamigawa was there, so we talked for a bit. After a while, he fell asleep, and, well, honestly, I didn't know everyone else was missing yet, so I just kind of stayed. I wasn't awake too much longer after he was.
Right, that lines up.
Masanari came and
Okay.
woke me up in the early morning hours and told me he wanted to go look for the others. But he was worried about being alone, so I went with him.
And they left Hiroaki there? So Wada found Ojima on the balcony and woke him up and was like, "Can you come with me?" And he's like, "I don't want to be alone." And he's like, "Okay." And then they just left Hiroaki up there still asleep by himself? He was still there, right?
It's like he said. We agreed to start in the basement and work our way up, but we found Mai pretty quickly, so we stopped there.
If we all have to testify, then you have to testify too, Hasegawa.
Well, yeah, obviously.
But I literally couldn't have gone anywhere. We were locked in the medbay.
Still, you need to have a testimony.
Fair. Everyone should.
Seriously?
If it'll ease her suspicions, let's just get it over with.
Alright. after you hurt your leg, Mai told us to run down to the medbay and grab some supplies. So, we went downstairs. The door to the medbay swings shut automatically unless you prop it open, so, we ran in and it closed behind us. We couldn't really see anything though, since the power was out, and the smell was...
Not good?
really, really strong, so we tried to open the door just to get some light and some air.
But it was stuck.
Right, it wouldn't open.
I kept yelling and banging on it for a while, trying to get everyone's attention, but nobody came. Hasegawa wasn't feeling well, and it was getting late, so we eventually gave up. Hasegawa fell asleep at some point, and I fell asleep fairly soon after.
I didn't wake up until the next morning when Yanagi started pounding on the door again.
Right. When the body discovery announcement went off.
The door didn't actually open again until it was time to gather at the elevator.
How did it open though?
We have no idea. It just wasn't stuck anymore.
It got unstuck when they had
clarify.
to... There we go.
The door was shut rather firmly. It was decided that it would be unfair to punish you for not attending the trial, whilst also not enabling you to attend freely. As such, I opened the door myself.
I figured.
Otherwise, it would have remained stuck, and you would not have been able to participate.
That clears up a lot.
You couldn't have opened it at the start of the investigation? Is it not imperative that we be allowed to investigate?
If the door had been locked, I would have unlocked it, as per the investigation guidelines. However, if the door was only physically sealed, it falls outside of my jurisdiction.
Do you think... Do you think the Blackened thought of that? Do you think they were like, technically, Monomoko only unlocks the door. If it's stuck and not locked, they'd be stuck in there. But then again, who would be smart enough to think of that other than Hasegawa? And why would he lock himself in? I guess he could have locked himself in. If he's the killer, he would know what happened. He wouldn't need to investigate. He wouldn't want to investigate, right? I don't know. I feel like I'm grasping at straws here.
Okay, so now that that's out of the way, Tamba, testimony.
Huh?
You made Shigeki and Hasegawa testify, so now it's your turn. Testimony, go.
I mean, sure, that's fine. It's not really all that exciting, though. After everyone ran off, Hayashi and I just kind of sat there waiting on the stairs. Wada came back after a little while. It's like he said, though, after a bit. Hayashi said she had to go check on something and told us to wait there. We sat around for a bit, but she never came back, and my leg was really hurting. So, Wada went to go grab some stuff from the drama room for me.
Speaking of, those crutches look kind of big on you.
A bit, yeah, but they're better than nothing, you know? Anyway, after we got me all patched up, I wanted to go look for Mai. Wada wanted to come with me, but, I don't know. I was kind of worried to pair off with someone. It was fine on the stairs because everyone knew where I was, but heading off to a different part of the school alone with someone seemed dangerous.
Because you're a paranoid idiot.
Because I was thinking about my own safety!
Nakamigawa, just let her testify.
Anyway, yeah, I went looking for Mai, but I couldn't find her, so I just hung out in the art room for the rest of the night.
Right. I think we can piece together a timeline from that. It would have gone down something like this. After the night game, Tamba and Nakamigawa got into an argument in the stairwell. Somehow, Tamba ended up injured at the bottom of the staircase.
Because he pushed me.
Regardless of what happened, everyone heard Tamba screaming, so he ran to come see what was going on. While everyone was rushing to Tamba, Nakamigawa ran away.
Whatever.
Mai sent myself and Hasegawa to go retrieve medical supplies. While Ojima Masanari left to go find Nakamigawa, Mai stayed behind. Soon into their search, Ojima and Masanari split up. Masanari returned to Mai and Tamba, while Ojima went upstairs to the balcony to speak with Nakamigawa. Meanwhile, myself and Hasegawa had become trapped in the medbay.
This all sounds right so far.
When nobody came back to Tamba's post, Mai said she had to go check on something, told Tamba and Masanari to wait in the stairwell, and left.
Right. She went upstairs.
Right. Upstairs. She never came back. So instead, Masanari tended to Tamba's injuries. And then the two of them split up. Tamba left to go look for Mai,
Yes?
and Wada headed to the arsenal to grab a self-defense weapon.
Right.
After that, Masanari went to the Avery room for the night. Tamba searched around for Mai, but couldn't find her, so she set up camp in the art room for the night. Everyone went to sleep around this point in time. In the early morning hours, Masanari woke up, retrieved Ojima, and the two discovered Mai in the pool.
So then what the hell was Mai doing during all this?
Who knows?
Well, whatever she was doing, Wada's right. She definitely went upstairs, so it had to be up there.
Then is it possible that that's when she went up to the resource room? Computer lab. Wherever it was she went.
Okay, well here's another possibility. Somebody's lying. Because someone has to have killed Mai. It can't be Shigeki or Hasegawa because they were locked in all night. It can't be me or Takeshi because we were each other's alibis all night. That means it has to be either Wada or Tamba. So one of them is lying.
What? But I'm not lying! After Wada and I split up,
No, hold on. Don't. I want to ask a question first.
Okay.
You said you got Tamba's crutches from the drama room, right? From props or costumes or whatever?
Right.
So when you went in to get the crutches, did a door bomb go off?
No, definitely not. The door
There
just
was one.
opened like normal.
But when
During
you
the
investigated
investigation.
the drama room today, the door exploded, right?
Right. You saw.
Good. We agree. So by that logic, that we both agree is sound, the door bombs have to have been set in the middle of the night, right? After you went through the door to get the crutches, but before you went through the door to investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. It does make sense. So by that logic that we both agree makes sense, the bombs would have had to be set by someone who was mobile at night. So even if you don't buy our testimony, Yanagi and Hasegawa are cleared. If you do buy our testimony, then it has to be either you or Tamba. Which leads into my question for Tamba.
yeah?
You were in the art room, right? All night. Which means you would have seen someone setting up the door trap. Yeah?
I must have been asleep or something.
Or, alternatively, you weren't in the art room at all.
I was! I swear I was!
Then what did you see? Yeah? Yeah?
Fine! I wasn't in the art room!
God, Tamba,
Why
tell
is
me
she
you didn't.
lying?
I didn't! I really didn't! That's the only thing I lied about!
Alright, so where were you then?
Why is she lying though?
I was in the garden. I went upstairs looking for Hayashi, but I couldn't find her. And then I was too tired from moving around on the crutches to go all the way back downstairs. So I just stayed in the garden for the night.
So why would she lie about that? I'm so confused. What?
Hold on. There's no way that's true. You got to the body right away after the body discovery played.
Oh.
There's no way you were 5 floors up.
For fuck's sake, can you just give an actual testimony without lying? It's not that hard. Just tell us where you were already.
I can't!
Why?
Because it would make me look really bad. It'd make me look like I killed her.
Well, did you kill her?
No!
Then just give us your damn testimony already. You're making this shit so much harder than it needs to be for no reason.
Tamba, please. If you're innocent, you'll be exonerated through due process. We just need to know where you were.
Why is she lying? I don't understand.
Please,
Why?
just testify one more time. Truthfully.
She looks worse when she lies.
Right.
Okay.
After Wada and I split up,
Uh-huh.
I went down to the basement. I spent the night in the laundry room.
Why?
Wait, what? The laundry room's locked at night, isn't it?
I know.
And you got in anyway?
My reward for the defense game was a master key for every room in the school that locks at night. The laundry room, the auditorium, everything.
Oh my god, that does make her look really bad. Because the pool was open. How else would it have been open when it's usually closed at night if her master key hadn't been used to open it? Oh, that makes her look really bad.
The pool.
And the pool. Yeah.
Oh no, Tomba, what is
You
going
fucking
on?
killed her! You absolutely fucking killed her!
I didn't! I swear I didn't!
You did! You fucking killed her!
Hideaki!
Nobody else could have opened the pool except you! You had a key!
I only used it to get into the laundry room, though! I swear! I had no idea how she got in the pool!
Is there any other way someone could have gotten in? Could someone have broken the lock?
They punish us for breaking locks, though.
Nobody broke the fucking lock! Why are we dodging around like this? It was Tomba! It was obviously Tomba!
You just want it to be me because you hate me!
God, you're so self-absorbed! Why the hell would I want it to be you? I don't care who it is! I just want to get out of here! It's not about picking the killer I'd want the most! It's about facts! You're the only person who could have broken into the pool in the middle of the night! Not to mention the fact that you were alone the whole time! If it has to be either you or Wada, then it's you!
Just
But I don't remember, is there a way to get to the balcony of the pool without going in through the pool? Like, is there an alternate route to get to the balcony of the pool that's unlocked at night? Because maybe they could have dropped her from the balcony and she fell in the pool. But then they would have to be strong enough to drop her from the balcony. I don't know.
hold on a minute. Should we really be jumping to conclusions like this?
I mean, could Hayashi have broken the lock? I know we get punished for breaking things, but that didn't exactly stop her before.
After last time, there's no way she'd try it again.
Definitely not.
We've talked about our alibis extensively, but we've hardly talked about Hayashi at all. Still don't even understand what happened to her.
Neither do
Why
I.
are we just brushing over this?
We're not, but we need more info. It's a big decision. We can't just vote on one piece of
No,
evidence.
now is not the time to
yeah.
vote.
Let's look at the state of the body. That might help clear some things up. If we can figure out what happened after she went upstairs, it'll probably tell us a lot.
Good thinking.
Wada, if you wouldn't mind telling us what you guys found?
Why Wada? I investigated the body too.
Because nobody trusts you.
Yeah, seriously.
Let him talk.
Shut up.
Wada?
Masanari?
He's not gonna talk. Oh, he is.
Right. What?
Tell us about the
What?
body.
Right. She...
Are you feeling alright?
No.
Yeah, it's just... Sorry.
He's totally
Is
out
he
of
going
it.
to die?
Tamba may need to do the talking after all.
I can talk. I swear. I'll tell the truth this time. All of it.
Go on then.
Will she
Okay. So, first off, her back. She had blood soaked into the back of her clothes. It was kind of hard to tell because she wears all black. But yeah, we didn't notice until we actually touched her clothes and my hands came up all bloody.
Relax. You were fine when you saw Masanari's head wound, right? Get over it.
That was different. The adrenaline was carrying me.
She had a wound going all the way through her abdomen and out her back. Vertical. Like Wada said. From just above her navel up to her torso. Plus, she had all those gashes on her hands. Exactly where Wada said. I think we're probably right in thinking that she tried to fight back.
God, can we speed this up already?
You're the one who was just saying we should talk about the body!
Because I didn't think we'd be rehashing the same points we already went over like 20 minutes ago.
Sorry for being detailed. The stakes are kind of high.
I just want to get this over with already.
Oh, right. Because every extra minute we spend solving Mai's murder is cutting into your shooting up in the bathroom time.
Oh,
Fuck off! Are you serious? I'm not. How is that relevant to anything? Sorry that you don't have any sense of urgency in figuring out who killed your best friend. Probably because you were too busy, I don't know, stabbing her to death. Lucky fucking her. She doesn't have to put up with you anymore.
How could you say something like that? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
What the fuck is wrong with you, Tomba?
What's wrong with me?
oh these
right
two.
now? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fact that my leg is broken? That you went crazy and pushed me down a flight of stairs and
You know what? Good. I'm glad I ruined your fucking career. I'm glad I ruined the rest of your fucking life. I hope it's a real rough hour for you until you get executed. I hope you fucking die here.
Nakamigawa, what the hell? Rui, God, I'm so sorry. He didn't mean that. He's not feeling well right now.
Not feeling well? That's what we're calling it? He's a junkie! He wants to rush us through this so he can go down a bottle of pills or shoot him in a toilet stall or something! He's not feeling well because he's gone 2 minutes without—
God, just shut the fuck up already! How are you still talking?
Wait. How did Nakamigawa even get, medication in the first place?
Just fucking drop it! None of this has anything to do with the case! Fucking Christ!
It was his reward for the confession game. He lost it a week ago.
Then, how'd he get it back?
Someone dropped it off at my dorm a few nights ago, okay?
Oh, clearly, the killer.
I don't know.
The
It
killer.
was sitting in front of my door when I got back to my room.
Right.
Can we please stay focused on the trial? Just bouncing around topics like this is making it hard for me to concentrate.
We don't have anything left to talk about, though.
Oh boy.
There's no evidence left.
So what are you suggesting?
There has to be something we can talk about. What? Would you rather us just give up and die?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I have no idea where to go from here. We don't know where Mai went. Wada's barely even coherent right now. Hiroaki's totally losing it. Yanagi and Hasegawa have nothing to contribute to the trial because they didn't investigate. What are we supposed to do? We're at a dead end. We're screwed.
Then, wait. Is it possible that all those points are intentional?
Intentional? What do you mean?
I mean, is it possible those obstacles were engineered to make the trial more difficult for us?
Yes.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yes.
Honestly.
This has been going on this whole time. The whole time. This plan has been in motion this entire time for like a week at least. Maybe even longer.
He's suggesting that someone stole Wada's food stash, returned Hiroaki's reward, and sealed the medbay door specifically to mess with us and ruin our debate.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Nobody would think that far ahead.
Oh,
Well,
they
it
would if they're
certainly
smart.
takes some of the suspicion off of you, at the very least.
I mean, when you think about it, the killer's probably been planning this whole thing since before Watari even died.
Yeah,
What?
I think so.
No way.
How could you know that?
Well, I mean, Tamba's note was typed, right? That's been bothering me all week now. I've been checking every room I can think of, but the computer lab was definitely the only room in the school you could print from. That means if her note was typed and printed, it had to have been typed and printed over a week ago, before the computer lab burned down.
A whole week ago?
At
They've
least.
been planning for that long?
Yes.
There's no way.
It'd definitely be smart of them.
A lot of killers got caught because of flaws in their plans. If someone took a whole week to plan out their murder, it'd definitely help iron out the kinks.
Exactly.
Then, that means...
It means we need to rethink anything and everything weird that's been happening up until Mai died.
Over the whole week?
Yep.
Doesn't really narrow it down. There's been a lot of weird shit going on this week.
Then we need to look at all of it.
Finally.
Wada?
Hey, Masanari.
Just give me a minute.
Here. Sit for a sec.
There's nothing we can get him?
I'm afraid not.
Then can we, take a 10-minute break? Just to, reset a bit?
You're welcome to do whatever you'd like with your trial time.
Okay, then give us, 10 minutes.
Of course.
Of course.
Welcome back. You may resume the trial whenever you'd like.
Right, okay. Where were we?
We were about to go over the past week's events.
Right, there's a lot to unpack.
And 100%. I feel like I have some ideas because it's been a few days since I watched part 1 of the trial. The only reason I couldn't sit through is because it was 3 a.m. and I'm I'm not staying up till 4. But I had a few days to kind of like think about it. And think about it, I did. I do think that this murder plot was concocted before Watari's death. So I really do think that this was planned probably after the third trial. So because of the note, the first note was typed and that room was destroyed by the fire, right? So it couldn't have happened after Watari's death. It had to have been before. So I feel like this has been in the making for a very, very long time, to the point where if Watari hadn't died the way she did and that whole thing hadn't happened, I think this would have been chapter 4. And I know they're like, the culprit has to be smart, right? And there's only, I don't know, obviously the smartest one here is Hasegawa. So I'm a little suspicious of him. I hate to say it, but I am a little suspicious of Ojima, only because it was the two of them, like from way back when. I was like, I can't get a read on them. It could be either one of them. Like, I feel like Hasegawa could snap after losing Kamimura, and Ojima, I wasn't so sure about. Like, back when they did one of the interviews where they were like, oh, who would be a victim and who would be a killer? I think it was Hasegawa's interview, actually. And I don't know, it's the two of them. So, I don't know, I have the strongest suspicion towards them. It's definitely not Tamba. There's no way. I don't think it's Hiroaki, and it's not Yanagi. So it's one of them. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. We'll see. I'm gonna unpause. But I do think that this has been going on for a long time, and I think that this was supposed to happen a while ago. Like, if Watari hadn't done what she did, it would have happened in chapter 4, I think. But like, the whole thing is like, there was no evidence at the trial. Like, it seems very clean. So that's what makes it like, whoever it was very smart and like very careful about not getting caught. And I'm a little bit worried only because I don't know if they have enough evidence to find out who did it, really. Because the investigation was so short. Yanagi and Hasegawa were locked in the medbay the entire time and didn't investigate anything at all. So it really is only up to the 3, Hiroaki, Tamba, Wada. Oh, I keep forgetting Wada's here. I'm sorry. I do for some reason. I don't know why I thought like Wada completely just flew out of my memory for a second there. But the 4 of them basically were the only ones able to investigate, and I feel like they didn't find anything. So I don't know if they're going to be able to figure it out. We know Hiroaki's very smart though. He might be able to figure it out. We saw him do that in trial 1. But obviously the smartest one here is Hasegawa, who figures out pretty much everything. I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
For starters, obviously, Wada's food going missing. Plus my reward turning up, plus Tamba's weird note.
Hayashi's weird notes, too. She got a lot more of them than I did.
If we're going to mention Maya's notes, we also need to mention all the traps they were attached to. The gasoline, the explosive.
The caltrops.
What about that time the Hasegawa was, like, super high?
What about all those times Takeshi was drunk?
I don't even know how that happened. Still don't remember a thing.
I don't understand any of that either. I think Hiroaki is being poisoned. Like, it's very bizarre. It seems like everyone is being targeted. Clearly Mai was the main target. And I think it was always meant to be her. But I don't know.
What about when Yanagi got sick?
Oh, yeah, for sure. He was super sick.
As was Nakamigawa. Much sicker than I was at that.
Well, yeah, until I stopped drinking the coffee.
What?
Exactly what I said. I was sick as hell every day, throwing up, breaking out in hives, exhausted, until I stopped drinking the coffee.
What are you talking about?
Well, I realized that even after I had cut everything out of my diet to see if it would help, I was still drinking coffee. It was literally the only thing left in my body that wasn't water. So I stopped drinking coffee. Started feeling better real fast.
But I mean, you've been drinking coffee the entire time we've been here, haven't you? Why would you only now start reacting to it?
It's being poisoned.
I thought you didn't like coffee.
He doesn't like most coffee. Honestly, what he drinks is barely even coffee anymore.
Well, how do you take it?
Doesn't he usually put a ton of crap in it? Like milk and sugar and caramel and stuff. He's
Caramel?
practically baking a cake every morning.
It's the only thing that makes that swell palatable. I need it to wake me up in the morning. That doesn't mean I have to like it raw.
Nobody calls it raw. They call it black.
It's raw.
I
it's
much prefer
gross.
tea
But you're
over
not allergic
coffee.
to any of that, are you?
Nope, none of it.
Then, is there any chance you accidentally started using soy milk?
Why would that matter?
He's allergic to soy.
There's no chance in hell. I check the bottle every single time. The bottles look way too similar, so I always check.
What if they switched
I'd
it?
know if I was using soy milk.
And you didn't change anything else about your diet, right? Just the coffee?
I mean, by that point, there was nothing left to change. I stopped eating because I couldn't keep anything down. Plus, I was trying to figure out what was making me sick. So, yeah, just the coffee. As soon as I cut it out, I was fine.
I mean, should we completely rule out the idea that he just mixed up the bottles, though?
I think that for the sake of the investigation, we should assume everything was intentional until otherwise proven.
It was.
I
This
don't
was,
want crucial evidence falling through the cracks just because we decided to offer the benefit of the doubt.
So, you think we should assume someone made him sick on purpose?
Yes.
So we need to think deviously. How would they poison his coffee?
Poison. I'm sorry, Tomba has been screaming poison from the very beginning, and now, I mean, did we see poison? It was Kamimura, right? Kamimura was poisoned. I do feel like whoever this is really... Okazaki left such a strong impact on everybody that there's a lot of similarities to this. When it comes to this, to what I think she would have done, which is kind of fascinating to me. Like, is that purposeful? Is that a clue?
Well, I mean, you hate him, right? How would you poison his coffee?
What? I didn't!
I know, but like,
Hypothetically.
Well, if it's only hypothetical, then yeah, I like this question. I'd grab something from the chem lab. Ooh, or from the medical bay. Then I just slip it in the milk or caramel or something. Oh, or even easier, I just swap the milk in the two bottles.
What?
Yeah, I'd pour the regular milk into the soy milk bottle and the soy milk into the regular milk bottle.
That's
That
probably
way,
exactly what it was.
He'd think he's drinking the regular milk, but it'd really be soy milk.
Sorry, I paused on Ojima, but like, did she figure it out? Hypothetically, I do think that's what happened. I think that whoever it was, switched the milks, in the containers. Like, this whole thing is just completely thought out. It's very meticulous, very premeditated. Let's put it that way. It's been in the works for a long time.
There's no way it's that simple, right?
It could be.
I mean, it would go pretty easily undetected, right?
Yeah.
If he's only using that milk for coffee and he's adding like 5 other things, it would cover up the difference in taste pretty easily.
Do they even taste that different?
It's plausible if nothing else. It would certainly explain why his symptoms looked so much like an allergic reaction.
Honestly, yeah, it makes sense. Pretty telling that Tomba's the one that thought of it, though.
It's not
It was a
Tomba.
hypothetical.
There's no way.
That's not admissible in a court of law.
I don't think any of this would be admissible in a court of law.
Who could have swapped the bottles around, though?
Anyone. Literally anyone. We need a more specific example to tackle. What else was going on this week?
Well, what about Masanari's stash?
Huh?
Has anyone been in your room as of late?
I mean, I don't actually know how long my stuff has been missing for, but Ojima's been by, I guess, and Hasegawa.
Right.
Yeah,
Of course, my two suspects.
But I promise I didn't take anything. I mean, you were there when I left, so you would have seen me take stuff either way.
same.
Then how long has it been missing for?
I mean, if it's been missing for a really long time, could someone have used another fake key? Like, before the 2D printer got melted?
3D printer. Every printer is 2D.
I mean, except for a 3D printer.
Shut up.
I mean, we know the killer's been prepping since before the fire, so it's definitely not out of the question.
Which, once again, means that anyone could have taken it.
Is it really as general as the milk, though? I mean, I can tell you right now, I'd have no idea how to make a key with that thing.
Another thing that's similar to Okazaki. I do think that all of this was planned out and it started, being put into action before Watari. So before the fire and that whole thing happened. This was it was brewing. That's the word I'm looking for. But there are so many nods to Okazaki. If the key thing is real, the key, the door traps, the poison, like so much of it is reminiscent of Okazaki. And I feel like that's important. I feel like that's relevant and that's going to come up.
Honestly,
It has to.
Yeah.
Regardless, it opens up the possibility. We need something more specific. What else do we have left to work with?
Well, what about when you got sick?
That's right. You've been sick for like a while now, right? How often?
God, practically every day. It's been unrelenting.
Have you been eating anything weird?
Not that I can think of. Besides, we've all been eating the food in the fridge, right? So if it were that, you'd be sick as well.
Well, he's definitely not faking it. I should know. I was there while he was puking.
Ugh, you're so tactless.
Tactless? How do you comfort a vomiting person with tact?
Whatever, just Shigeki, do you feel sick now?
Actually, I don't. Shockingly.
Perfect. That helps us narrow down the cause. What's different about today?
Well, I was locked inside the med bay, for starters.
Didn't
Okay,
eat.
so what did you miss doing while you were in the med bay?
I
Eating?
mean, I
Drinking?
haven't eaten anything yet. But again, we've ruled that out.
Right, okay, so what else?
I haven't had any water either, but I feel like that falls under the same net.
So what else?
I mean, I haven't been able to exercise, I suppose. I haven't taken my painkillers either.
Hold on. That might be something.
You think?
It's something that only you were doing.
Sorry, it went on the
Taking
wrong way.
painkillers from the medbay. I mean, so it makes sense that only you would be affected.
Plus, if you didn't take them today and you're suddenly not feeling sick, that's a pretty good sign.
Why
the
was he
painkillers.
taking painkillers anyway?
For my concussion.
Well, I mean, how soon after taking them did you typically start feeling sick?
Actually, not long after at all. Sometimes I would even go as far as to take a second dose if I felt that I hadn't kept the first one down for long enough to be effective.
Why would he do
Don't
that?
do that.
And it was
That's
mainly just the
why.
throwing up, right?
That would be correct, if not somewhat crass.
Then, is it possible that his painkillers had been swapped out with emetics?
And what?
Emetics?
Drugs that make you vom.
I mean, we did have them in the med bay.
I guess that's why I really just. I guess that's why they call it a meta. It's called emetophobia, I think. Ugh, I definitely have that.
I know that much. They look pretty much the same as some of the painkillers, too. Just little white pills.
But what would be the point of poisoning Shigeki? I'm not really following why they'd want to go after so many people.
They were probably trying to mess up as many of us as they could. If none of us are feeling well or thinking straight,
Exactly.
it would probably make the entire trial a lot easier for them.
Everyone is not themselves. Hiroaki's high is relapsed. So he's not right now, but he's relapsed, so he's not in the best mental state. Ojimo's drunk all the time. Tomba's paranoid. Wada hasn't eaten. Yanagi is ill. Hasegawa is high. Or he was. He was like, I don't, for some reason. That was also happening. But I do think it was meant to hinder the others, and having the investigation time cut in half definitely helped because there was no evidence collected whatsoever. And this whole plan is so huge and elaborate that it's just, I feel like this person is kind of hoping that everyone scrambles so much that they just can't find the answer because there are too many things going on. And like, I do think some of the things involved are irrelevant, and it's just meant to throw everyone off their game.
And much more difficult for us.
I hate to say it, but either way, anyone could have swapped the pills out. So, what else have we got?
Can we talk about my note?
When did we stop talking about your note? I feel like that's all I've been hearing about for like a week now.
Well, I mean, at the very least, your note had to have been printed before Watari died, right?
Yep.
We've established that. That's way too long for us to be able to grab anyone's alibis.
But what about Mai's notes?
Actually, that's not a bad point. Mai's notes, were they typed or handwritten?
Handwritten, for sure.
After
Then
the fire.
that means they were probably written after Watari died. Otherwise, it's safe to assume they'd just keep using the printer.
That makes it easier to narrow down a suspect, at the very least.
Does it?
I mean, with Mai's notes in play, it kind of seems like an open and shut case. Can't we just compare everyone's handwriting?
Do you have a sample of everyone's handwriting?
Well, no, but like...
And do we have any of Mai's notes?
No.
Then...
There's no evidence.
The
There's
notes
nothing.
are a dead end too? How can there be so many dead ends?
What else do we have to work with?
I don't even know.
What else was weird about this week?
Everything was weird about this week.
Kamigawa's reward getting returned.
Right. I almost forgot about that.
Throw him off.
Who knew
so
about
he'd
his
relapse.
reward, though?
After his fight with Harada, I think just about everyone knew about it.
Whatever. Just, this is so dumb. It's another dead end. Why are we harping on this?
Hey, you're okay.
But with that in mind, from what I recall, the entire point of contention was that Harada didn't have Nikawa's reward. So how did it turn up again? I'm not sure how someone would have known where to find it.
Well, wait! Does that mean the killer was planning this whole thing from way back in week 2? Are they the one that stole Hiroaki's reward from Harada in the first place?
No, there's no way.
Maybe not from week 2.
I mean, their plan involved sending Mai to the student cafe, right? We had no idea the student cafe was even here until a couple weeks ago.
Well,
I think
yeah,
after week
but
3.
Who's to say that they didn't just change their plans at the last minute when they found a more suitable location?
It kind of seems like there'd be way too many variables to plan out a murder that far in advance. I mean, what if their target died?
That's a good point, I suppose.
So maybe the killer didn't steal Hiroaki's reward from Harada. Maybe they just knew where to find it after someone else stole it from Harada.
But who would steal from Harada's room?
I don't know.
Fuck's sake.
The Phantom Thief of Nagoya!
Don't say it like that.
Hana, no.
Okazaki.
See,
Of course it
she's
would be
relevant
Okazaki.
here.
Well, if we figured it out that quickly, it's safe to assume the killer could have as well.
Then it's another thing that anyone could have done. Another dead end. Perfect.
Actually, I'm not so sure it's a total dead end. I feel like I'm noticing a bit of a pattern here.
Me too.
What do you mean?
I mean that as we've established, a ton of planning went into this thing. A plan with this many steps, put into play that far in advance? That's pretty meticulous. It'd have to be someone pretty clever, right?
Yes.
Pretty meticulous themselves.
Yes.
What are you implying?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying,
Hasegawa.
this whole thing's pretty well thought out. A lot more thought out than someone like Wada or Tama could handle.
100%.
Credit where credit is due, you're about as clever as you are boring. If anyone was going to come up with a plan like this, it'd be you.
But I had no idea that half of this stuff was even happening. Besides,
Wait, didn't Hasegawa get poisoned too, though?
I did. And besides, we already agreed that the door bombs were set up in the middle of the night. So, it couldn't have been me. I was locked in the medbay with Yanagi.
He didn't leave once. I can attest to that.
See, that's the thing that's confusing to me because like everything points to it being Hasegawa, right? It kind of does at this point anyway. But the fact that he was locked in the medbay all night long is bizarre. See, that's like, How does that play in? Could it be Ojima? I mean, my mind is stuck on the two of them. There's no way it's Tamba. There's no way it's Wada. And I really, really doubt it would be Yanagi or Hiroaki. It has to be one of the two of them. And my gut is leaning more towards Hasegawa, but then they do bring up that he was locked in the medbay. So how on earth could he have done all of this the night he was locked in, unless he did it before? But he couldn't have done it before, otherwise the bombs would have gone off earlier if someone went in there, because everyone was still freely roaming around, right? Right? I know somebody got locked out of one of the floors during the game. Was it Wada? Or something like that. And then all the weapons in the arsenal are gone. Like, there's just so many pieces to this, and I feel so jumbled, but I think that's the point. Like, I really don't know where it's gonna go. And I do think that this is like tied to Okazaki. This is a callback to her, which is why I think this was planned after Okazaki's trial. And it was supposed to be the fourth one until Watari did what she did.
Regardless of how plausible it sounds, it's just not possible.
Exactly.
We tried everything to get that door open. There's no way he would have been able to just open and walk out. Not even while I was asleep. Either way, it was still sealed when I woke up in the morning.
Then... yeah.
God damn it. Those are my two prime suspects. You're telling me this was a Wada plan? A Tamba plan?
No.
It wasn't a Wada or a Tamba plan.
No, it wasn't.
We didn't do anything.
But doesn't this mean we're back to square one again? We haven't figured anything new. Do we even have anything left to talk about?
I don't know.
We haven't completely blown through our list of weird shit yet. Let's talk about Takeshi getting drunk.
Huh?
How many times this week was Takeshi completely plastered?
3?
Like 3? What was he even drinking?
No idea. I don't even remember getting drunk. Only being drunk.
I vividly remember you being drunk.
But how did it even happen?
Should you be the one asking that? I feel like you should know.
Well, simple enough. Let's just think of everything in the school that could possibly get you drunk.
Could it have been Hiroaki's bottle of acetone?
My nail polish remover?
Ew.
That's alcoholic?
It is, yeah.
Well, yeah, you're
Well,
not going to
either
drink
way,
it.
he definitely wasn't
Ew,
drinking.
no,
I'd
don't
have
drink
noticed
that.
it disappearing. I use it all the time.
Then what about the rubbing alcohol from the medbay?
Ugh.
Or the mouthwash from the storage room?
Rubbing alcohol is pretty dangerous to drink.
It is, but it'd work.
Well, for one thing, I know it's not mouthwash.
How?
Because when he was drunk off his ass the other day talking about how he'd never drink mouthwash and then immediately said he drank mouthwash, I went and checked our mouthwash supply. He didn't drink any mouthwash.
Then we can rule that out, at least.
Though rubbing alcohol seems quite a bit more plausible.
Wada and I couldn't find anything in his bag, though. We dumped
So was
the
it-
whole thing out.
Being put into
You
his
dumped
drink?
out my bag?
Yeah, sorry. We were in a hurry.
Point is, there was nothing in it. No booze, I mean. Completely clean.
Well, okay, here's a question then. Did anyone actually see Ojima drinking anything?
No.
What do you mean?
Like, whatever he drank, when he actually drank it, did anyone see him drink it?
No, he was just drunk.
Then he only ever drank when he was alone. That means that he was either drinking it himself willingly,
Or it
and
was
it
when
has
he was
nothing to do with the
dissociating?
case, or someone was force-feeding him while he was dissociated.
Oh.
What?
Seriously?
Someone did what?
No, I would have noticed.
Well, I mean, hold on. Would you? Because you've been spacing out hard lately.
I have?
He has?
Yeah,
Except
harder
during the
than
investigation,
usual.
which was bizarre.
Would you have noticed?
No.
I would have noticed. I would have.
Takeshi,
I mean, for what it's worth, you didn't notice when you were, grabbing my arm the other day.
But that's different. I would have noticed if someone was force feeding me booze while I was blacked out.
I don't know. I kind of feel like you wouldn't. I mean, We've all seen how hard you space out sometimes. It took us forever to wake you up during loyalty game.
But
And not to mention the fact that you didn't even wake up during the fire.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, no, Ojima.
Takeshi?
Ever since I hurt Ken, I've been trying to stay grounded. I've really been trying.
Oh.
I've really been trying.
I know, but are you...
It just makes it worse every time I break. I try so hard to stay grounded, and then I slip and just... I'm gone. I can't come back. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me.
Oh no.
Hey, come on, pull it together.
His soft voice for Ojima kills me every time.
Takeshi, we need you here.
I'm here.
Okay, just breathe. At the very least, this is an actual lead.
Yeah.
Someone would have had to come into actual physical contact with him. This isn't leaving something outside a door or switching bottles around in the kitchen. It's direct contact.
That's awfully bold of them.
Well, hold on. We should make absolutely sure first. Just to be clear, they had to have force-fed him? They couldn't have convinced him or coerced him into drinking it himself?
I seriously doubt it. You can't really give him tasks or anything while he's checked out like that. You can drag him around, sure, but you can't, give him commands. He just hangs out. That's all it is.
That means nobody could command him to kill someone.
It's not like he's a robot or something. He's just spaced out.
Regardless, even if it does confirm that someone had to come into direct contact with him, we still don't know who that person is. It isn't really much of a lead at all in practice.
What? I thought it was obvious who it was.
Huh?
I mean, it's Hidewaki, right?
Oh,
Excuse me?
Of course not.
no.
I mean, Nagawa would definitely know Ojima's reflexes a lot better than we would.
Plus, he's with him, all the time.
Yeah, because he loves him, he would never do that. I'm sorry. He would never. And I know that they don't know that side of him, and we do because we're listening in on them, and that's the only reason why we know that he's actually a caring person. And everyone else sees a different version of him that he shows to them that is very rough around the edges. So I get that why they are skeptical of him and why they are accusing him, but just knowing he would never do that to him, ever.
It would certainly make some degree of sense.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well,
Nothing. Are you serious? How could you even imply that? He wouldn't do that to me. Not to mention what you're insinuating. What, you think he killed Mai?
No.
Are you kidding me?
Takeshi!
No! Nakamigawa, listen to what they're saying. It's ridiculous!
I mean, in fairness, Hiroaki was pretty strongly against drunk Ojima.
Or so he says. It could have pretty easily just been an act.
Right.
I'm just saying, Hidewaki's the one that's around him all the time. If anyone was gonna force him to get drunk while he was zoned out, it'd be the guy who's always around him. He'd always have the perfect opening.
That doesn't make any sense, though. If he was the one poisoning me, if he was the one that killed Mai, wouldn't that also mean that he was the one that stole from Masanari and wrote Ruiko's note? And, more importantly, poisoned himself? Why would he do that?
Ojima, relax.
I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense.
It's not
Well,
Hidewaki.
I mean, do we know that all the sabotages came from the same person?
They did.
Ah!
It can't be multiple people, can it?
No.
Why does this have to be so complicated?
Come on!
Well, I mean, it's possible, isn't it?
There's no way! No way! What are the odds that two people would be planning a super complicated sabotage-fueled murder at the same time?
I mean, surprisingly high, aren't they? Whoever the killer is, they were planning their kill at the same time Watsuri was planning hers. So, I mean, it's already happened once.
I'm certainly not saying we should automatically assume there were multiple saboteurs, but I don't think we should entirely rule it out.
Okay, well, I mean, here's another question then. How did Hasagawa get high? He doesn't zone out. He'd remember it happening.
Huh? Well, I mean... Honestly, I don't remember it at all. I was feeling fine all morning and then... No idea. Completely out of it.
And it only happened the one time, right?
As far as I know, yeah.
Then, what? That's weird, though.
How do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, one time? A few days ago? How does that impact him in the investigation and trial? It wouldn't, right?
No.
That's a good point, actually.
Then why'd they even bother?
Well, maybe there was something else the killer didn't want me to be around for. What else was going on while I was, out of commission?
Most of us were completely bound to the dining hall, if I recall. I know I was, at the very least.
Takeshi and I were down too.
Right. That sounds familiar.
Mai was watching you guys for a while, but then she said she had to check on something and passed you guys off onto me.
Sounds like she was checking on something a lot this week.
That's typically code for her notes.
Yeah, I was gonna say. She was probably following one of her notes.
Then maybe the killer just wanted to make sure she was completely alone.
For what, though?
Maybe they wanted to meet with her?
She was the only person unaccounted for, though. All the rest of us were in the dining room.
He's right. It can't be that.
I mean, if we were all out of commission, it definitely seems like the killer wanted to get her alone. I just don't understand why they'd want her alone, if not to meet with her.
Well, maybe it was Mai who wanted Mai alone.
What?
As much as I hate to say it, there are too many weird connections to Mai to completely rule out the idea that she may have been involved in the plan.
What?
How would that make any sense? Why would you be involved in her own murder plot?
Well, I mean...
What if... This might sound crazy. What if... I mean, the title of this trial is The Final Sacrifice, right? Everyone knew that there needed to be one more murder for everyone to be able to leave. Because only 5 of them can leave. What if she... I don't even want to say it because it just doesn't feel right. Like, what if she was taking on everyone else's burdens? What if she was okay with it being her? You know, like... What if she let herself be targeted, let herself be killed, so that, you know, it would finally be over? But clearly there is a black end, so maybe she could have figured it out, you know, before, but she could have, I don't know, I don't know.
Maybe she wasn't involved intentionally. Could they have coerced her into it? Or, like, tricked her, I mean?
Oh, or maybe she had some kind of ulterior plan. One that got interrupted or something.
Or maybe she was planning to kill someone.
No.
Excuse me?
Maybe this was
never.
her plan the entire time. I ruled her out initially because she's dead, but Mai's pretty bright. She's definitely in the short list of people that could have actually come up with a plan like this.
Except she didn't.
Unless she did, of course.
Is it not enough for you that she's dead? Can you shut up for once?
Shigeki! Let's just rule it out so we can move on.
What evidence do you have to even imply that Mai knew anything more than we do?
Well, I mean, she knew how to navigate around the cameras. Look, I want to rule this out if we can, okay? But we can't ignore evidence just because we don't like it.
She didn't kill herself.
No, she
Right,
didn't.
But
And she certainly didn't plan to kill anyone else.
I mean, in fairness, if anyone here managed to overpower Mai, I'll be impressed.
Shut up, Nakamigawa!
God, can you just let us talk without losing your shit every 5 minutes? You don't even have to contribute. Just let us figure this out.
You-
What were you saying, Ken? She knew how to navigate around the cameras?
right. Going through the sewing room floor, getting all the way down to the pool without being spotted, she knew how to navigate around the cameras. So if nothing else, that's one thing she knew that we didn't.
What else have we got?
Well, I mean, she left Wada and Tamba all alone in the stairwell, right? Even though Tamba had a broken leg. They were completely vulnerable. For Mai to do that, she'd have to have a pretty good reason.
Like what?
That note must have been pretty important.
If there even was a note.
Now you're just being blatantly ridiculous. Of course there was a note. She'd been following them all goddamn week.
Mai being involved would also explain how she got down to the pool from the 3rd floor at all. I mean, I don't think any of us could have carried her, but she definitely could have walked.
You're completely discrediting the idea that she was simply killed in the pool in the first place. Nobody would have needed to carry her if they'd already killed her in the pool room.
I mean, well, yeah, that's definitely possible, but we don't really have any evidence to suggest that's the case.
Well, we certainly don't have any evidence to prove she died anywhere else.
You're right. We don't know where she died. She could have died in the pool room, she could have died upstairs. We don't know.
Of all the times for us to not use luminol.
Do we even have any luminol left after Hasagawa's little romp?
Romp?
I don't know. I was trying to be tactful.
Can I add something?
What's up?
Well, Mai definitely knew what we had in the arsenal, right? Since she's the one who itemized it. Plus, she set off that explosive in the library the other day.
Do you think she was the one who took all the weapons out of the arsenal? And maybe they're in her, maybe not in her room, but she must have put them somewhere. Because she was so against the arsenal, being accessible. It's possible she could have done that. And got rid of all of them, especially after that first door explosion.
So,
but
she
then,
definitely knew we had bombs in there.
But then there were other door explosions during the investigation, so I'm so confused.
So you're suggesting she set up the door bombs?
I'm saying it's possible.
Well, we know she knew how to do it. She's the one that explained Hanano's door trap during that trial. She could have probably rigged up something similar.
That was a completely different type of trap. You're just making wild jumps in logic now.
More importantly, Mai's the only person who was completely unaccounted for all night.
Are you serious? What the hell are you expecting her to do? Testify?
Shigeki, nobody saw her.
Why are you doing this to her? What the hell is your problem? She fought so hard to keep us safe. Why the hell are you dragging her name through the mud like this? She's dead. What more do you want from her? She would never do this to any of you. To me!
Well, this is sounding awfully familiar. Ask Hama how he feels about that logic.
Nakamigawa!
Shut up!
We don't need
Wait,
to talk
so
about Hama.
hold on. You guys think she killed herself?
No, she didn't.
Honestly,
No.
no. I can't see her doing that.
I think she got
Not
killed,
Mai.
but I don't think she put up
I
much
feel
of
like
a
if her
fight.
goal was to commit suicide and get us all out of here, she'd have done it with a lot less complication. She'd have gone with something simple. Something we'd figured out right away. If she had killed herself with the hope that we get to leave quickly, she wouldn't have made a case of it.
Then, maybe it wasn't about saving us. Maybe she was trying to get one specific person free.
I still feel like Mai wouldn't do something like that.
Excuse me?
Well, I mean,
What?
who is she close with?
Excuse me? No.
Don't even start.
Hold on. He wouldn't.
Don't
would
even
never.
start. I was locked in the med bay all night. I was sealed in the dark with 9 rotting corpses all night. What the hell do you think I could have possibly done? I couldn't go anywhere. I had nothing to do with her death.
I mean, it wouldn't really matter that you were locked in the medbay all night if you and Mai had planned something out in advance. Some stupid trap scenario like Okazaki and Suno or Watari and Hama.
I'm not sure those are great comparisons.
I'm just saying, we've proven repeatedly now that you don't need to be with someone to kill them.
Have you already forgotten about the door bombs?
Not at all. But Mai could have planted them, right? Even if you were locked up.
Except that she didn't. And she wouldn't.
It's
Mai
not
is a
Yanagi,
good
there's no
person.
way.
She
They won't do that to me.
She was a good person.
Excuse me?
I...
Ooh.
You...
No. Go on. Continue making an ass of yourself. It's making you look real innocent. Very compelling when you absolutely lose your shit like that.
But wait, that still doesn't make sense. Even if she just wanted Shigeki to escape and didn't care about the rest of us, she could have just killed herself, right? If she killed herself in some simple way that was easy to figure out, we all could have just gone home, Shigeki included.
Alright, so maybe it wasn't that simple then. Maybe she wanted exclusively Yanagi to get out of here alive. Maybe she didn't want the rest of us getting out of here at all.
Do you even hear yourself? Why the hell would you want that?
Well, maybe she knew something the rest of us didn't.
What? She wanted everyone to make it out of here alive. What could she have possibly known that would change that?
She had everyone's student files sitting in her room, didn't she? Maybe she read something she didn't like.
Do you really think she'd be that petty?
I don't
No.
know. Maybe it was something particularly bad. Maybe she had a grudge against one of us. Thought we deserved to go.
But I mean, surely something that bad would have been brought up during one of the truth games, right? I don't think the rabbit would let us keep something like that a secret for the entire game.
Good point. If you've got some sort of deep dark secret, they'll probably make you confess it.
Regardless, mine never even read those files. Your theory makes no sense. What the hell do you even think happened?
Glad you asked. Here's how it all went down. So a week ago, before Watari died, Mai went up to Shigeki with a plan.
Oh, no, don't even start.
Yeah, seriously.
You literally asked what I thought happened.
Regardless, your theory is already garbage. I can tell that much from the very first sentence.
Oh yeah? How?
Because I wasn't involved, and neither was Mai. I was the one insisting very vocally that she stop following the notes around. What the hell would I do then if I'm the one writing them, or if she was the one writing them?
I kind of agree with Shigeki, honestly. I mean, I know how the evidence looks like, but like...
What evidence? This is theory. This is not
I
evidence.
just can't see Mai going along with a plan that ends in her dying. I don't see how she'd agree to that.
Well, what if she didn't know about that part?
What?
What if she thought it was just an escape plan? She went through the steps thinking she was contributed towards an escape, and at the last minute, the plan changed.
Huh. That's a bit more believable, actually.
Huh.
She
Maybe.
certainly was hellbent on escape.
That didn't happen.
So if someone will generously allow me to speak, I'd like to go over what I think actually happened to Mai. So, a week ago, before Watari dies, they come up with this plan. Maybe Mai's a bit skeptical, maybe Shigeki's a bit skeptical. But just to be sure they've got the time to think it over, they put a specific date on the first note. Tamba's note. Just to be sure that they have to go through with it. Or just to buy themselves a few days to think about this first. It doesn't really matter. Point is, Yanagi starts pumping out notes for Hayashi as per the plan. Then, they start constantly arguing about the notes to cover up the fact that Yanagi wrote them, as per the plan.
Enough prattle! What do you think actually happened?
I think that last night, when Tamba fell, Hayashi sent you to the medbay just like she was supposed to. I think you sealed yourself and Hasagawa inside, just like you were supposed to. And then she...
Then she what?
Well?
That's where it falls apart.
Well,
You have no idea.
I do. I'm just thinking about it.
You don't even know how she died. You don't even know how you think I managed to kill her.
I do.
Then explain it.
There's gotta be something I'm missing. Something that makes sense. I'm just not seeing how you went about actually killing her from inside the medbay.
I didn't, because that's ridiculous and impossible.
I think he might be right about this one. Even if Mai was mobile all night and set the door bombs up herself, she'd still need another mobile person to actually,
Kill her.
off her.
Exactly. Not that she even set the bombs in the first place. But your theory holds zero water.
Okay, just... Huh.
What?
Relax. You're off the hook.
Huh? What do you mean?
Did you figure something out?
Well, we know it can't be Shigeki or Hasagawa because they were locked in the medbay. We know it can't be me or Ojima because we were each other's alibis. By that logic, it has to be either Wada or Tamba. And quite frankly, looking at the state of Wada, I highly doubt he had the strength to do much of anything at all last night.
What?
What are you saying?
I'm saying we've circled back.
Why does her
You're
face look
in
like
the
that?
hot seat again.
But what?
I mean, what he's saying does make a certain degree of sense.
But it couldn't have been me. I was in the laundry room all night.
According to your word and zero evidence.
But I really was.
But, I mean, Taba was injured. She still is injured. I don't know if she could have killed someone when she can barely even walk.
Yeah, exactly. Especially someone as strong as I couldn't.
It
No way.
does seem kind of far-fetched.
I mean, Tamba's been pretty openly desperate to escape. I don't think it's completely unthinkable that she might have chose to kill someone.
But Mai?
Yeah, Mai. Why wouldn't it be Mai? She's a perfect target.
Oh, yeah. Because nothing screams perfect target like a girl who's practically 3 times my size and build.
It's not about strength. Strength wouldn't matter here. She trusted you completely. She would have let her
She
guard down
did?
around you. You would have had the perfect opportunity, an opportunity none of the rest of us would have had.
But I didn't.
That's absurd.
I don't know. I
Taba
don't.
wouldn't kill Mai.
Okay,
I don't
before we
know.
start falling down another rabbit hole of that god-awful, she would never defense, I just want to take this moment to quickly
I use
remind
that
everyone
defense.
that Tamba was the only person in this entire building with access to the pool. And ask you guys, how in the hell do you think Mai could have gotten inside any other way? Exactly.
I didn't do anything. How could you say that?
You...
I didn't do anything. But listen to me. I wouldn't hurt her. I didn't do anything.
Do I need to explain it? Why do I always have to explain it?
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Come on, you don't even believe that anymore. Why are you still saying it?
I'd find it helpful if you explained it, yeah.
Perfect. So here's what happened. Tamba decided that Mai was her easiest way out of here. Mai trusted her. Mai was desperate to get everyone out of here, and that made Mai super easy to manipulate. She typed up a little threat, printed it out, and then hid it for herself and Mai to find together. When Mai saw that Tamba was being threatened, she went on high alert. After all, she was supposed to be protecting Tamba, right? So of course she'd get all paranoid when someone explicitly said they were gonna murder her, which was Tamba's goal. Put Mai on edge.
It wasn't. I didn't.
With Mai where Tamba wanted her, she started writing more notes. Notes to keep Mai distracted. Notes to keep her busy while Tamba was working in the background, getting Takeshi drunk, stealing Wada's stash, swapping the milk bottles, which before anyone says she's not smart enough for any of that, keep in mind, that last one was quite literally her idea.
Because it was a hypothetical.
Anyway,
Fair.
she's
It
tampering
was
in the
her idea.
background while Mai's chasing notes on the main stage. She keeps following these stupid notes around for days, and finally, last night, they lead her up to the fire zone. You know, the one place in the school where there are no functioning cameras. She confessed that she had been the one leaving notes behind. I mean, honestly, who knows what she told Mai? Maybe she told her that she was a traitor or a mole or something. The important part is, for whatever reason, Mai felt like this little mission was a secret. Like Tamba had to do it this way, and Mai had to trust her.
You've got it all wrong.
If you don't have anything important to add, stop interrupting.
Important? Important? Are you serious? You're accusing me of murder. You.
As I was
I don't
saying,
know if it was her.
As I was saying, after that, she was on Easy Street. All she had to do was lure Mai downstairs to the pool, stab her, and shove her in.
Stab
Case
her with what?
closed.
But that still doesn't explain how Mai would have known about the cameras.
I was thinking the same thing.
Then how about this? Tamba's completely lying about her defense reward. She actually didn't have access to the pool. She got something else completely.
What?
Yeah, what?
What?
Doesn't your entire theory hinge on her having access to the pool?
No, it doesn't actually. His theory only hinges on one of the two of them having access to the pool. If Mai had access to the pool, then Tamba wouldn't need it.
Huh?
I didn't!
We never did find out
what?
who the third person to claim a reward was. What if it was Mai?
There's no way in hell it was Mai. She wouldn't do something that reckless.
She
Who
might.
knows
let's be
what
honest.
she would or wouldn't do this week? Tamba's life was on the line. She was paranoid. If she thought it could keep Tamba safe, who's to say she wouldn't do it?
You don't even know what you're talking about! Stop! It didn't happen!
Hasagawa,
Huh?
you never did find those blueprints you were looking for, did you?
The school layout? No, I didn't.
Well, what if that's because they were never in the archive?
You think that was Tamba's real reward?
What?
Bingo.
If Tamba
Huh?
had the school blueprints, she'd know where all the cameras were. She'd know how to avoid them. More than that, she'd know how to direct Mai around them.
But I didn't get the blueprints! I'm telling the truth! I swear I am! I got the night key! I promise I did!
So where is it then?
Oh,
Huh?
Tamba.
The key. Where is it?
It's in my pocket! Oh God! Oh God! Where is it?
Rich.
Where is it? I had it! It must have fallen out when I jumped in the pool! I swear I had it!
I don't know. Is this a setup too? Because from the beginning I was like, there's no way this was Tamba. Because this is too elaborate of a plan, but then could that have been, the idea that no one would think it was Tamba because of how smart it was? I don't know. I don't know if it's actually Tamba. Or is this a setup as well? Is her key not being there like part of this whole thing?
Either way, having it really wouldn't be proof of anything. It would be pretty easy just to take it off of Mai's body after she'd already died.
But I didn't! I already had it! Because I'm telling the truth!
For what it's worth, I've gotta point out that Mai and Tamba were the only two people that didn't get poisoned or starved. They only got notes. No physical sabotage at all. Probably Tamba is a massive coward and didn't want to go through the trouble of putting herself through a little pain, even if it meant her alibi would be way more solid.
How is it my fault that I never got poisoned?
I don't know. Because you were the one poisoning people?
But how could I have possibly known that Yanagi and Hasagawa would end up in the med bay? How would I have known that?
That's a good point, actually.
No, it's not. It's a terrible point. She could have just lucked out. She probably had a completely different plan in place for how to get them in the medbay. I just so happened to push her down the stairs and make it easy for her.
Easy? You think pushing me down the stairs and breaking my leg made my night easy?
But, I mean, I hate to sound rude, but is Ruiko even bright enough to plan out a murder this complicated? I mean, you said it yourself, right? You accused Ken just because the murder plan seemed too smart.
That was before I thought about it a bit more critically. I mean, it doesn't exactly take a rocket scientist to write a couple notes and swap a couple pills around. I'm sure she could have pulled it off if she decided to really grind those two remaining brain cells together as hard as she could.
The Kamigawa.
What I'm saying is, it wouldn't take a genius. Besides, Mai probably did the bulk of the thinking once they actually put their heads together.
I don't know.
Tamba?
I didn't do anything. I swear I didn't do anything. I would never hurt her. I didn't even know we had blueprints. I didn't do anything.
Wait. Hold on. We're not voting yet, right?
No way.
I'm not ready to vote yet. I still have a million questions.
All right, then let's clear them up. Hit me.
Well, I mean, for starters, where did the arsenal supplies go? We never actually figured out where they were.
Easy. Mai was strong enough to carry them. Maybe not all at once, obviously, but she could carry them in a couple trips. Her and Tamba had both been through every investigation up till now. They'd know which rooms get checked and which rooms don't. All they'd need to do is dump the arsenal stock in a room that never gets investigated. Problem solved.
But why? What was the point of that?
If I had to guess, Tamba probably thought it would be a good way to cover up the weapon.
What was the weapon?
Well, think about it like this. Had to be a blade, had to be from the arsenal, had to be long enough to go through her entire torso. By that logic,
It has to be a sword.
Right?
ding ding ding! Sword!
Then what? Did she just agree to die? Because it was part of Tamba's plan?
Judging by those gashes on her hands, I doubt it. Like we said before, those are the kind of cuts you get from grabbing a blade. My guess is that Tamba probably stabbed her through the back. Mai was in shock and grabbed the sword that had just popped out of her stomach. Oh hey, Tamba, that makes you a literal backstabber. Cute.
Nakamigawa!
I'm telling you! I didn't do anything!
If she stabbed Mai in the pool room, where was
Oh
all
no,
the
she's
blood?
crying.
We know that Mai was lying in her own blood at some point because her top and her pants were both soaked in
I
it.
don't know.
Blood doesn't drip up.
Well, that one's easy. Mai gets stabbed, Tamba pulls the sword back out, Mai hits the ground. Lies in her own blood for a bit before Tamba just rolls her on in. Boom. Body in the pool. Then all she need to do is clean up with the pool water, which would be easy. There's drains in the floor. How much easier could it get?
But I never saw Tamba and Mai together on the cameras. No, not once. I never saw Mai at all after she went upstairs.
I mean, you didn't see Tamba go into the laundry room either, so I don't know how rock solid your witness testimony is either way.
Huh?
Just saying, you clearly missed a few things. Besides, if Tamba had the blueprints, she'd know where the blind spots would be on the security cameras. It would be pretty easy for her and Mai to navigate downstairs without being caught.
But would Mai really punish all of us to get a reward? That doesn't sound like her at all.
Especially not after a loyalty game. She was pretty hell-bent on taking everyone's punishments, just so we wouldn't have to take them.
If Mai felt that the key could help her protect us, then maybe it was worth the trade for her.
But why would she kill Mai of all people? They were friends.
There's no way. It
right?
can't be Tamba,
Because
right?
Mai trusted her. That's really all it comes down to. Mai trusted her, so Mai wouldn't find her suspicious. Mai trusted her, so Mai wouldn't question her. Mai trusted her, so Mai wouldn't have expected it when Thomas stabbed her in the back. She'd be willing to do things that seemed crazy suspicious, like moving the entire arsenal to a completely random room, just to help out Tamba, who she thought was helping us all escape. And, you know, maybe it had something to do with Hayashi's sole voter reward, but I highly doubt it.
But, I mean, do we have anything that isn't just entirely circumstantial?
Well, aside from Tamba admitting the night key exists and that it's the only way to get into the pool at night, plus her and Mai not showing up on the cameras at all, she completely flubbed your investigation.
What do you mean?
Why were you guys investigating the drama room?
Wait, no, what do you mean?
It's an easy question. Why were you investigating the drama room?
Because it was right across from the AV room. So, I mean, it was right there, so...
Whose idea was it?
Tamba's?
So it was Tamba's idea to investigate a completely irrelevant room while we were already on halved time. I wonder why she'd do something like that. Oh, yeah, wait! It's because she had a bomb rigged to the door. She wanted to make sure you found at least one of those bombs. Half her plan would be completely pointless if you didn't even end up finding any bombs. If you guys were right across from the drama room, it would be a quick and easy pick for a room to blow you up with.
You can't do this! I didn't do anything! You're gonna get us all killed!
Then prove you're innocent. Right now. Give me anything to prove you didn't do it.
I don't know. I don't think she did it.
I'm done with this.
Oh no.
Can we wrap
this
it
is
up
not
already?
good.
Yeah, wrap it up.
You believe him?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you all believe him?
Oh no.
You can't!
A week ago, Tamba decided she was going to kill her best friend. So she typed up a fake note, planted it to get Mai all paranoid and protective, then put the rest of her plan into motion.
You can't do this!
She poisoned everyone in the building except for herself and Mai. Well, and Wada, I guess. But he was an easy shot. She stole Wada's food stash, got Ojima completely wasted, got Hasagawa high, gave me my reward back just to fuck with me, poisoned Yanagi. She wanted to make sure we'd be completely incompetent and exhausted and useless come trial time. And I mean, to her credit, it certainly helped her out.
I didn't!
She spent the entire past week leaving notes everywhere for Mai to find. Notes that would rile her up, keep her on edge. Not to mention the traps. She was trying to get Mai on high alert. Trying to get her paranoid. Trying to get her desperate to escape. That way, when she read Tamba's final note, calling her up to the 3rd floor, she'd be more willing to comply, especially if it promised escape.
I didn't do any of this!
When Wada, Mai, and Tamba are all alone, Mai breaks away to go follow her note. She can't exactly hang around. She has places to be. When Tamba realizes that Mai will just leave if Tamba never shows up to the meeting, she splits them off from Wada, leaves him on his own, and heads upstairs to go meet with Mai. Once she got there, she explained everything. Well, everything that she had made up, at least. She told her this was all over an escape plan. She told her that if she complied, we could all get out of here together. Exactly what Mai wanted to hear, especially since she was already paranoid. So she went along with it. She did whatever Tamba asked her to do. She trusted her, after all.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
She and Mai rigged up the door traps and cleared out the arsenal, all while using Tamba's blueprints to sneak around and avoid the cameras. A pretty powerful reward, honestly. And since she was planning to get us all killed anyway, it's no wonder she cut our investigation time in half just to get it. Once they were done setting everything up, they went down to the pool and used Mai's key to get in. I don't know how Mai couldn't have found it suspicious that Tamba had a sword. So maybe she didn't carry it down with her. Maybe she had already planted it there earlier. I mean, we weren't supposed to go in the pool anyway, so it's not like anyone would have noticed it and raised any alarms.
I didn't do anything! Stop listening to him!
Then, all she needed to do was stab Mai, dump her in the pool, and hide the sword with the rest of the arsenal supplies. After that, she could go fuck off to wherever she wanted. Her work was done.
I was in the laundry room all night! I didn't
Is it
do
Tamba?
any of this! Listen to me! If you listen to him and you vote for me, we're all going to die! I promise you!
I'm ready to vote.
I'm not! You're making a mistake! You're making a giant, giant mistake! We're all gonna die if you vote for me! I swear! I didn't do anything!
I'm ready to vote too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I am.
You can't! I didn't!
I don't know. Really? It's Tamba? Why do I find it hard to believe?
Are you absolutely sure that you're ready to vote now?
No. No.
What?
Are you
Sorry, I hit the microphone. So, Monomoko is like, are you absolutely sure? I feel like that is a hint. I feel like that's a hint because Monomoko, for a while, has been kind of teetering on the edge of helping them, right? So, I feel like by her saying this, are you absolutely sure you're ready to vote? They're wrong. And it's going to throw them off and they're going to be like, wait a second. It's somebody else. It's not Tamba. If they vote for Tamba, everyone's going to die. So I feel like Monomoko is giving them a hint right now. I think that's what's happening.
absolutely sure that you're ready to vote?
No.
Are you sure you don't want to discuss the matter any further?
Hold on.
This is a clue.
Why would we? Why would we?
Monomoko can't
Wait,
answer
it's
that.
never said that before.
Exactly.
We've got it wrong.
What?
I told you! I'm innocent! I swear! I didn't do anything! I didn't hurt Mai!
we got everything wrong?
How though?
But we can't be wrong.
You
It all
are.
made sense. And if we're wrong,
You
that
all
means
die.
we're back at square one. Again. We can't be.
No. It's not square one. If anything, this is good. It's a hint. We can work with this. We just need to backtrack to where it stops making sense. We need to take everything Tamba says as a fact. She's the only person here who has to be innocent.
Do you think Monomoko's gonna get in trouble for this?
You're gonna listen to me?
Yes, just let's work backwards. What can you tell us?
I didn't get the blueprints. I swear
Tell the
I
truth,
didn't.
Tamba. Just tell them.
I got the night key. That's all I got. I got the night key and spent the entire night in the laundry room. I had no idea where the cameras were. I didn't even know we had cameras.
If a student were to receive the school's blueprints as their reward, that student would be incredibly lucky. The blueprints show every aspect of the school.
Are there rooms we don't know about?
Yeah, probably.
Rooms. I don't know about rooms, but Okazaki mentioned.
Fuck. You're kidding me.
Again with
way back in
Okazaki?
the first week.
Way back in the first trial!
The secret passage?
She was saying that they probably used some kind of secret passage to set up the games in the gym, right?
I don't even remember that.
So, if a student had the blueprints, they'd know where the secret passages are.
That would explain where the entire arsenal went.
Shit. You're right. They could have just tucked everything into a passage. We'd never know. We didn't even know we had passages.
Not to mention how Mike got all the way from the 3rd floor to the basement without being detected.
Takeshi and I are still innocent. We were together all night.
Wait. So, Monomoko just helped them. Is Monomoko gonna get in trouble for that? Like, these people who are running this game, do they want there to be the 5 survivors? Or do they want a blackened to get out? Or maybe they just don't care either way. But the fact that Monomoko did that, and it immediately was like, oh yeah, we're wrong. It immediately, Hiroaki was like, it's never said that before. We're wrong this time. We need to go back. What is going on?
Wada has to be innocent too, because if he knew about the passages, he would have used those to access the arsenal instead of just going through the regular door and making himself look suspicious. Tamba has to be innocent. We already know that. So...
You...
Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. Yanagi, why does his face look like this? Why?
Hold on a minute.
You piece of shit!
Whoa! Shigeki!
Got it!
You killed her! You fucking killed her!
Wait! Hold on! We still need to figure this out first. Why would Hasagawa kill her?
If it's either me or him, then it's him, because I didn't fucking kill her!
But I couldn't have killed her. I never found the blueprints. I didn't have them.
You took the fucking reward! You were the 3rd person! You piece of shit! You killed her!
I didn't. I swear I didn't. I can prove it.
Nobody else would have spent weeks planning this shit! Nobody else but... What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yanagi, listen to me. There's no way I could have carried her all the way from the 3rd floor to the basement. I wouldn't have been able to carry her 2 steps.
Could there have been an elevator in the passages?
It doesn't matter, though. I wouldn't be able to carry her into an elevator either.
Well, is there anything in the school that someone could use to transport a body? Something easy to maneuver?
The gurneys.
Yanagi, wait.
It was pitch black. I would have never noticed one missing.
Wait.
You were the one who closed the fucking door. You closed it as soon as we got there. Why the hell would you close it? It was pitch fucking black. Why the hell would you close it?
It's not like that. I just wasn't thinking.
You closed it because you sealed it.
Nakamigawa.
I've got him.
I never would have seen the goddamn gurney missing. I never would have seen you missing.
You mean he snuck out of the med bay right there in front of you?
Probably while he was sleeping.
But, I mean, would the passage even connect to the med bay? How could we know?
Well, if it's the passage that the staff used to set up the auditorium games, then at the very least it has to connect to the auditorium. The auditorium, the med bay, and the pool are all on the east wall. So yeah, it probably does connect. It probably runs all the way down the wall.
Not to mention the fact that the bodies get sent there after the executions. The staff have gotta have a way in.
It definitely.
How could you? How could you do that to her?
I didn't. I mean, I still would have had to lift her into the gurney. There's no way I could do that.
Then, Jesus, Kamigawa, help!
I don't want him to elbow my damn skull in.
How could Mai have ended up on the gurney without Ken having to lift her?
Could she have?
I mean, it's Hasagawa. I'm sure he could have found a way to lift her regardless, right? With, like, leverage or something? Pulleys?
Hasagawa!
I know what happened.
Yeah?
What? So, hold on, hold the phone. Yanagi, it's Hasegawa. I mean, he was one of my suspects, but right now, okay, what's happening right now? Yanagi's trying to go after Hasegawa. Hiroaki's holding him back. How? I don't know. They're across from each other, so it doesn't make much sense to me unless he ran all the way around. So, they're saying that Hasegawa's reward from the game, he was one of the ones who took a reward. And it was the blueprints of the school, and it showed that there were secret passages, and that's where he was able to do everything and like go different places and be, you know, make it seem like he was still in the med bay, even if he wasn't, even if the door was locked. If there was a passage through there, he could just go through. And no one would know because nobody knew about the passages. Right? So, what?
I mean, the last place we saw her go was the resource room, right? But when we checked it, we couldn't investigate because the floor was too badly damaged.
You don't think she...
What? She fell through the floor?
Then how could it possibly be my fault? I couldn't have made her fall through the floor.
If she fell onto the gurney...
That wouldn't have killed her, though.
There's nothing under the resource room, right? As far as we know, I mean. Like, if you go down to the second floor, you can't get under the resource room.
But wait, hold on. Last chapter, didn't Yanagi fall through the archive and end up in a random place, like a random area that they didn't know about too? So maybe that's what this is.
So that's probably part of the passages too. If I had to guess, they'd just run through all the crawl spaces, plus the perimeter, if the auditorium and the medbay were both connected.
But when Yanagi fell through the floor, wasn't it just a crawl space?
The pocket he fell in was pretty small. That part was probably just a crawl space. But the part Mai fell through, that was probably a passage. If Hasegawa knew where the passages ran, he could make sure to direct Mai to a weak point. And, I mean, gravity would do the rest. He just needs to have the gurney ready.
I mean, when I was up there with him, he said he could walk on the floor just fine because he knew where the weak points were.
But falling on the gurney wouldn't have killed her either way. And regardless of that, I didn't do anything.
So what if he just pushed the sword through the gurney? I mean, again, it's not exactly rocket science. Push the sword through the gurney, lower the gurney to the floor to keep it in place. You've basically created a spike pit. She'd fall, impale herself. Boom. Dead.
Oh my god. Is that what happened?
Hasegawa?
Look at his face.
Hasegawa, say something.
Everything you have on me is circumstantial.
Look at his face.
None of it makes any sense.
Okay, so prove yourself innocent then. Prove you didn't do it.
You can't ask me to prove a negative. God. This entire trial is just. This is so stupid.
Wada, Hasagawa was one of the people that went into your room, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could have stolen your food stash.
I was watching him. When I left the book bag.
If
What?
anyone in here would know what Ojima could get drunk off of, it would be Hasagawa. Right?
Hey, speaking of which, Takeshi, do you actually remember grabbing his arm?
Oh.
Like, do you remember it happening at all? Or did he just tell you it happened?
What the hell?
He read all of our files. Of course he'd know the fastest way to fuck us up.
Are you serious? I've been. This whole time, You mean I didn't even fucking touch him?!
What the hell would I gain from locking myself in a pitch black room with my closest friend's rotting corpse? Why would I do that? That's stupid.
I mean, you weren't above literally bloodletting yourself just to light up your room. So I'd say we're probably past the threshold of unsettling behavior as far as you go. You're not exactly above doing insane shit for the cause.
I had a feeling he would
This
snap.
is stupid. You're so stupid. This entire trial is stupid.
Let's go over what happened.
How could you do that to her?
A week ago, Hasegawa typed up a threatening note for Tamba, and left it for her to find in the locker rooms. He wanted to make Hayashi feel paranoid, and make her more determined to find an escape route. We all know how Hayashi gets when she starts thinking about escape, so he was probably trying to get in her head, and make her more willing to do something reckless. Once he had made her paranoid, he moved on to the rest of us.
This is stupid.
He stole my stuff.
Oh my god.
So that I'd be starving and exhausted by the time we had to investigate. He convinced Ojima that he was hurting people so that Ojima would try to force himself to stop zoning out. And when Ojima did zone out, he took the opportunity to get him drunk. It kept Ojima out of the picture, and kept Nakamigawa focused on Ojima. He poisoned Yanagi with a medic so he'd be sick all the time. He poisoned Hirowaki's coffee so that he'd be sick all the time. He set traps all around the school, so that Mai would keep running into them and get more and more paranoid. Oh, and he gave Nakamigawa's reward back.
But everything about it is so reminiscent of Okazaki. Why on earth would he do similar things to what Okazaki did to Kamimura? Right? Right? I mean, I had a feeling that after losing Kamimura he could snap. And I was honestly surprised that chapter 4 was the way it was. I'm like, okay, maybe he won't actually. But it seems like he did, because this was going to happen before Watari died. So I guess that happening was just a, convenience for him. Bought him some extra time. Why?
That one kind of explains itself, but as a bonus, it probably made Ojima and Nakamigawa start fighting again. I guess. That probably helped keep them both occupied.
Right.
During the fence game, he got the school blueprints, and then he could actually plan out how Mai was gonna die. He realized that the only camera would get in his way was the pool camera, so he broke it. Then, he used the staff passages to bring Gurney upstairs to the passage under the resource room. He grabbed his sword from the arsenal, pushed it through the bottom of the gurney, and left it there as a trap. All he had to do was wait for Mai to fall, and that'd be it. I'm honestly not really sure what happened with the medbay. All I can think of is that he had a completely different plan to seal himself and Yanagi inside. If I had to guess, it probably involved either injuring Yanagi or himself. That would give him an excuse to go to the medbay and I mean, from there, all he needed to do was seal the door. There's no way wood glue would have dried fast enough, so it probably was super glue like he said. I guess he kind of lucked out when the Kamigawa pushed Tama down the stairs. 'Cause, I mean, it made things pretty convenient, right? Nobody could blame him for that, so nobody could connect it to him. When the guys never came back, Mai went to go follow her last note, which took her upstairs to the resource center. From there, it all went according to plan, I guess. She walked right where he told her to walk. She fell through the floor and she, died.
Yeah.
She fell on the sword. It went through her stomach and, it probably was an instant.
No,
That's
she
probably where
tried
all
to
the cuts on
grab
her
it.
hand came from. She probably tried to save herself at first.
God. Why?
When Yanagi fell asleep, Hasegawa slipped out through the passage, went upstairs and collected her. He wheeled the gurney back down to the pool, left her there, and then just... I mean... He probably just left the sword and the gurney in the passages, honestly.
Probably.
From there, all he would need to do is rig up the door bombs and hide the arsenal supplies in a staff passage. After that, he could head back to the medbay, and it would be like he never left. So, yeah. That's what I think happened, I guess.
Hasegawa?
I think that is what happened.
Oh no, Nanae.
Huh?
Ninomiya Yohei.
What is he?
Kumada Erina.
Is he saying names?
Finish this already! Enough!
It's time to vote. Now.
Wait a second. I know I'm blocking it, but that was what's her face? Okazaki's mom over here in the corner where my face is blocking. Hold on a second. Hasegawa would have gotten away with this. Because if Matamoko hadn't said anything, he would have got away with it. And the Blacken would have won. What, like, why? I don't think we're gonna get a why. There's only, like, 6 minutes left. I don't know if we're gonna get a why. Like, did he really just snap after Kamimura? And something in him just snapped? But, like, why, though? Why?
Who was that?
Hello?
Ikeda Daiki.
What the hell is he talking about? Who?
Moko, shut it down!
Then Mizo.
I said it's
Wait. Is he saying the names of the people running this? Are these the names of the people doing this to them?
time to vote.
Sugigata Hideyuki.
Vote.
How could you fucking do this to her?
You'll never get it.
The class has voted for Hasegawa Ken, the ultimate quiz show champion, to be executed. This conclusion was correct. As a result, Hasegawa Ken will be punished with death.
Ultimate quiz show champion. That's not so bad, actually. Not our exact wording, but we got pretty close.
Excuse me? What did he just say? Not our exact wording? Is he... What? Our? Is he involved somehow? What is... What?
Shut up!
Shigeki!
Don't.
What the hell is the matter with you? How could you do that to her? How could you stand here looking like you don't give a shit after what you put her through? After what you put all of us through?
Let go.
You're completely fucked in the head!
Shigeki, let go of him!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I guess I owe you that.
Please explain.
Please. I need to know why. Please.
this was all still really new, and I felt like it was my fault. She asked me to protect her, and she was dead by the end of the week. Doesn't really seem like I did a great job.
So
What does Isano have to do with...
That was my first sign.
Huh?
That I was a worthless person.
Oh, so this started before Kamimura. This has been since the beginning.
And then, when Kamimura died...
That was it.
Ken?
Well, I mean, that's about as pathetic as it gets, right? I was the only person in this entire building who only had one friend. And I couldn't even keep that one friend safe. For a month. For 1 month. And well, I mean, I felt like that one was my fault too, wouldn't you? If it had been someone you loved, wouldn't you feel like that? But then I realized it wasn't my fault. I mean, not all my fault at least. It was still my fault, yeah, but it was everyone else's fault too.
How? How the hell was it our fault that Kamimura died? How the hell was it your fault that Kamimura died? It was Okazaki's fault that Kamimura died. No one else had anything to fucking do with it.
Enough. It's time to proceed.
No, he needs to explain
You're all
more.
Terrible people. Awful, awful people. Everyone in this building. You're completely selfish. The only thing you care about is keeping yourselves alive. As long as you walk out of here alive, it doesn't matter, right?
Well, what do you want us to do? Die?
He's completely delusional.
All of you deserve to die. Every single one of you.
He would have gotten away with this.
That's all I wanted to get out of this. I don't care whether I live or not. There's no point anymore.
What? But, I mean, don't you have a family at home? Don't you have a life? What the hell are you talking about?
It doesn't matter anymore. None of it does. You're completely naive if you think you can just go back to your life after this. You know, a lot of people don't understand what real horror is.
What?
Knowing. That's what real horror is. Understanding. Just for a second. Not having that understanding ripped away. Having everything for just a second. For just a second. I really did have everything. Didn't I?
You're unforgivable.
That's fine. I don't need you to forgive me. If Kamimura can forgive me, that's enough.
Completely unforgivable.
What?
I just need this to end.
Fuck you.
Enough. I've made myself incredibly clear multiple times now. It's time to bring the trial to a close.
I hope they enjoyed the show.
What?
Oh,
Who are you
he
talking
knows.
to?
He knows.
Who are those names?
Without
He
further ado,
knows.
You're the most fucked up part about this entire thing. All of you. Go die.
it's punishment time.
What?
Dr. Yonekura Haruka, Session 1, Log 115. Today's log is going to be a fairly important one, because it's my final log of Session 1. Today, on day 36,
So this
in
is the
early
last
morning
trial.
hours, Student 14 murdered Student 5. What made this case particularly interesting was the fact that Student 14 had actually been planning out this murder for over a week. This would mark the first instant of a student planning out their killing that far in advance. It would be admirable if it weren't for the fact that he failed. But unfortunately, that failure was quite far out of his control. As a reward during the school's defense game, Student 14 gained access to the school's blueprints. This allowed him to utilize the school's staff passages and navigate throughout the building without being spotted. This made for a fairly perfect murder, even with Student 6 having access to the school's security cameras. Student 14 engineered a death trap of sorts under the 3rd floor, with Student 5 then falling through the floor and impaling herself. All Student 14 had to do was collect her from the staff passage, dump her in the pool, and return to the med bay to secure his alibi. The plan was perfect. More than that, when the trial was coming to a head, the student body was entirely convinced that Student 13 was the killer.
Yeah, they were
ready to vote. And then
Monomoko.
they were met with some interference.
Oh, Monomoko's in
The
trouble.
most important trial of the entire game. The final trial.
It is the final trial.
Monomoko chose the final trial to interfere and drop hints. Unbelievable. The entire experience practically ruined now. Nothing else. We can still collect data from the previous 4 weeks. But regardless, it's incredibly annoying. What's more annoying is that Student 14 seemed to be completely aware of his environment.
Oh, he knew.
He spoke to the observers.
He did.
He listed off the names of other students. Students that were not part of his control group. It was
Wait a second. Do you think... Sorry, normally I don't pause during this part, but... Do you think the names he was saying are going to be the names of characters in Tetro Blue and Tetro White? And not like the workers, but other students who are also doing this experiment? Not doing the experiment, but, you know, part of the experiment.
incredibly aggravating to watch, and Monomoko wasn't nearly quick enough about shutting him down. I had to get on the PA myself, despite the fact that I would much rather have had the students be unaware of my existence. Well, no need to waste any more time, especially how long that trial ran for.
It was long?
We've had enough stalling for one day. Let's take a look at Dr. Khan's review of the execution. Let's see where my hard-earned budget is going. Bonus round. Student 14 was strapped to a large metal mechanism in the shape of an X. Each of Student 14's limbs was strapped to one leg of this X, keeping them permanently outstretched, with his head strapped in place. The student was positioned completely upright during this time, placing some of his own weight on his secured legs. A screen inside Student 14's execution chamber lit up, displaying a random spinner with 6 different possible outcomes. At Student 14's prompt, the spinner would stop. 4 of these outcomes correspond directly to Student 14's limbs. In the event that one of these outcomes was landed upon, the corresponding limb section of the mechanism would turn sharply, causing the limb to twist. While this initially caused little damage, as Student 14 continued to spin the wheel, these twists began to add up, twisting his limbs at incredibly painful angles.
Ooh.
God, that's so gratuitous. The remaining 2 outcomes on the wheel will allow Student 14 to answer a trivia question. If he answered his question correctly, it would reverse 1 tick of the mechanism's twisting. If anything, I feel that would just be more painful. Going back and forth like that? I'd rather just have my limbs twisted off and die quicker.
Would you now, lady?
I suppose Khan was relying on the natural instinct to stay alive. Frankly, I felt that Student 14 no longer possessed that.
Khan?
Student
Does she mean
14 continued to spin the wheel,
what?
dealing irreparable damage to his body in the process as his limbs continued to reach their limit, one by one.
Were his limbs twisted
Student 14
off?
soon became completely hysterical and incomprehensible, unable to answer further questions due to his pain levels. After each limb had reached full rotation, Student 14 entered the bonus round,
Excuse me.
in which he was asked one final question. When Student 14 was unable to provide a clear answer, the part of the mechanism holding his head in place violently twisted, killing him instantly. Well, I'm not exactly sure which execution was more painful to read. It was either that or Student 10's death. What a way to go out. On the bright side, that's the last execution I'll have to read for some time.
Oh, is that the bright side?
I'm not going to spend much longer dwelling on it, though. My staff are gathered just outside my office at the moment to discuss our plans for tomorrow. We've got a lot to do now that we're switching locations. The lab's being prepped as we speak.
Okay, Tetro Blue is in a lab.
That's probably be checking on right now, actually. Then, I suppose that's all I have left to say. This session has been interesting. In Season 2, I'll definitely be making some changes to the way things are run. I just hope we get cleaner results this time around. Dr. Yonakura Haruka, Session 1, Log 115, End.
Okay, I'm gonna end this part here. I know there's not much left. This is actually the end of Tetro Pink. Not quite yet. There's a little bit more. I think I have like 30 to 40 minutes more of stuff to watch. Like I know that there's the rest of this chapter and there's like a bonus video and there was another video that you guys told me I should watch that I will definitely try to find and watch next time, which I can't believe the next part will be the last one. I don't know why. For some reason I thought there was going to be chapter 6. I don't know why, but that's it. What? That one? I feel like that one was... I feel like if Monomoko had not intervened, Hasegawa would have won. Okay, and that would have been a blackened win, which would have been a crazy way to end this whole thing. That would have been insane. So the fact that he would have won, and the fact that he was planning this out the whole time, I think losing Kamimura was the breaking point for him, and he was planning it even back in chapter 4. So this has been going on for a while, and I think he just got himself more time when Watari did what she did. And then getting the blueprints to the whole school just was the perfect way for it to end. And in theory, like when you really think about it, he should have won. This is the first time when I'm like, the Blackened should have won that trial. Only because, like, do I want him to win? No, I don't want the Blackened to win, obviously. But they had no evidence, and they were so ready to vote for Tamba. Because, like, they were all going to do it. And he would have won the whole game. And the names he was reading out at the end, were they the names of other students? Because they definitely weren't the names of the doctors or the scientists, whoever they are. I don't even know what they are. But that was crazy. I've never seen anything like that. I had a feeling that he was going to snap. He seemed like it. He seemed like the type of character who would snap. And, like, do I really blame him? He had a hard time of it. And like he said, he really didn't have any other friends. I feel like after Kamimura died, if he had had like one good friend who could have kept him grounded, then he probably wouldn't have ended on this path, and he wouldn't have killed Mai. And it's crazy. Like, honestly, that was crazy. He should have won. The only reason he didn't was because Monomoko interfered. Huh. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not ready for this to end. I can't believe it's gonna be over. so soon, and I thought it was gonna go longer. So I'm a little bit sad about it. Um, before before I go, I just want to ask. I am still unsure if I want to go right into Tetro Blue when I finish Pink, or if I want to watch a different fangan and then come back to Blue when there's more of it. I believe I was told that at the time I'm filming this right now, they finished chapter 2. So I think chapter 3 is posting. Like, let me know if you want me to go right into Blue or if I should wait until there's more of it, because I do like to watch as much as I can throughout, and like part of me really wants to go to Blue, but there's only 2 chapters. So I'm unsure. Please let me know what you think. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna wrap up this part here. The next part will be the last part of Tetro Danganronpa Pink. I cannot believe it. It's I feel bittersweet about it. Like, I'm gonna talk more about it in the final video. Like, I have so much to say. I feel like I should like write down my thoughts of what I want to say that next time. But yeah, but that's where I'm gonna end it here. If there's any other Tetro Pink content that you know of that you would like me to react to in the final part, please let me know in the comments and I will do it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. That was a crazy trial. Let's talk about it. But anyway, thank you so much, and I will see you next time in the final part. Bye bye.